So good. So good live.
Oh,
So
yeah.
good.
Really good. All right.
Very good.
What's up, punks?
What's up, punks?
How you guys doing? Welcome to another awesome week here at RockMental. I am Chaotic, your resident metalhead and ADHD brain.
Hey, I'm Mayhem. Got that PTSD bipolar disorder.
I'm Groompy. I'm perfect.
Narcissist.
Narcissist. No, depression was my main one, and I see Big Mac's already on the chat.
Yeah,
Sup,
what's up,
Big Mac?
What's up, Big
What's up,
Mac?
Baines?
Baines.
Sup,
What's up,
Baines?
Baines?
All right.
All right.
All right. And I'm River. I'm the producer. I have everything they have and maybe a little extra.
Maybe a little more. We rub off on them a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're huge influences.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, quick shout out to all our loyal fans like Big Mac and Baines and Seabass and all of them. Thanks so much for your support and continued support of RockMental. If this is your very first stream, or if you're joining us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or Amazon Music, welcome to the pit. Please, if you haven't already, give us a subscribe. Make that way we make sure that we get into your feed, that you get the latest rock and mental health discussion, and of course, like always, tell a friend. We always appreciate that.
Yep, absolutely. And here in the pits, we have a little bit of a philosophy, if you will.
I like that word, philosophy.
A philosophy, if you will. We call it our mosh pit mentality. So all of us know, you go to a show, get ready, hyped up for the band.
Mm-hmm.
Band starts playing, and I don't know, something takes over.
Yep.
A little bit of a mosh pit every once in a while for people get in there, rage a little bit against each other.
Yep.
And from the outside, it looks very violent and just a lot of bodies crashing together. But while you're inside of it, it's like a community, right?
Oh,
Yeah.
totally.
People just having a good time, just raging, getting all that anger and energy out. And the mosh pit mentality is just that.
Yep.
You're in there raging day to day, but if somebody falls, what do? We stop, make sure they're okay, get them up, and we rage again.
That's
Yes,
right.
sir.
And there was actually a video, Amy Taylor of Ammo and the Sniffers
Yeah, that's
recently. Somebody had some sort of medical emergency or something like that. Stopped the entire show,
Yep.
pointed out, hey, let's get them some help.
That's right.
And as they were getting help, she's up there telling jokes. First off, if you haven't seen Amy Taylor and Ammo and the Sniffers, she's a fucking delight. She's
freaking
awesome.
amazing.
She's awesome. Yeah.
She's awesome.
We
But
got to see them live too.
oh yeah,
Yeah.
we've seen him live. And I mean, she's a fucking delight. But that's the kind of community we want.
Absolutely.
Is we're in the middle of it. Somebody needs help, we stop and we help them. So we've created this mosh pit mentality just to kind of share a philosophy with our members of the pit. So put those horns up.
Well, horns,
If
you can put
you're-
fists,
If
you
you're
can
on
put
the
whatever.
chat, put your horns up and repeat after me. If you hit the ground,
If you hit the ground,
put your hand up.
put your hand up.
If you see a hand up,
If you see a hand up,
put your hand out.
put your hand out.
Ask,
Ask,
answer.
answer.
That's how we rage to see another show.
That's how we rage to see another show.
Nobody
moshes alone.
See, it's simple. You hit the ground, you put your hand up, ask for help in any context of life. If you see someone with their hands up, see someone in need, you put your hand out and help them. That's how we exist in the pit.
That is correct.
That's right. Hell yeah.
Mhm.
Amen to that.
Right.
Well, up to
All
you.
right,
What we're gonna
guys.
do today?
What we have today, as always, we will share our resources with you. We'll talk a little bit about our weeks, how we're doing ourselves mentally. That way, make it a norm for you guys to be able to talk about your
Mhm.
mental health.
Absolutely.
Again, we'll have resources and mental health and info and resources for you guys.
Mm-hmm.
And as always, we got awesome music for you guys.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yes.
Yeah, I'm excited.
I'm excited.
I'm
There's some-
excited.
Mhm.
We have some good music for you guys. Even in our playlist too, we'll go through those as well. And we have a little game for you guys. I
Oh,
think it's
yeah.
gonna be fun. Hopefully, we get a lot of more involvement from you guys on the chat too on this game.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was fun playing the last game with you guys. That was awesome.
Yes,
Oh,
it
yeah.
was a lot of fun with you.
I think it's a good time to get to know each other a little bit more.
Yeah,
Let's put
exactly.
it that way.
But yeah, we'll talk about the music. We'll talk about the playlist. Figured let them know where they can find all of this.
Yeah, you can go to @RockMental Official on pretty much all the social media platforms. You have like Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, all the good stuff. You can head over to rockmental.com. That's where we have all of our music, our shop, our mental health resources.
Yep.
So yeah, if you ever want to know anything about what's going on at RockMental, rockmental.com is your place.
Right there.
Yeah, don't forget to
Absolutely.
like and subscribe. Comment your favorite type of pizza.
Dude.
Yeah, thank you guys so much for watching.
All right.
Cool.
guys.
Sorry, we're just being dumb over here.
Yep. All right, so Beyond the Pit. Actually, I'm very excited about this
Ooh.
one.
We
Dropped on Friday.
very good
Peter
episode.
Von Beats from Abdomen. If you guys haven't heard Abdomen, holy shit, check them out.
Yes, please.
Peter, very intense, very passionate about his art. He's a great guy.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah,
He's just very
100%.
open
Great
about
episode.
his creative process, what kind of pours his heart into the music, and
Mhm.
you can definitely tell. Check that out. It's awesome. It's really awesome.
Yep. You can listen on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcast, Amazon Music, all the places where you watch
Yeah.
us or hear us. It's there.
Oh yeah. And then we got next week's episode.
That's
Mhm.
right. That's right. Figure let's let people know who we got this week.
All right.
Hey, punks, this is Big Mac, remembering Effigy. And we're going beyond the pit this week with Chaotic. Catch our interview on RockMental's official YouTube channel, on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and Amazon Music. In fact, see you later.
That's right. We talked to one of our awesome fans, one of the guys who's been here for a long time, Big Mac from Embering Effigy. This dude is so cool. If you guys seen him in the chat, you can tell he's well. First off, he schooled us last week.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
No, Big Man, please. He says he'll be quiet this stream. No, please don't.
No, we need you, Big. We
He's
need you, Big
driving.
Mac.
He's driving. He's driving. now.
Oh,
Oh, sorry.
yeah.
Yeah, be safe.
In that
Please
case,
be safe.
yes.
But
Safe.
we talked with Big Mac McGrady, the awesome bassist for Embering Effigy. If you guys remember, we featured these guys a while back. They're friends with Kamikaze Zombie.
Yep.
They're tight knit group. They're in the Atlanta metal scene. They're just so awesome. And talking with Big Mac was just so cool because we connected a lot of things. He's very open about his own journey with mental health.
Mhm.
We connected. Let's just say we went on a lot of ADHD tangents. A lot.
Yeah, you had 3 people with ADHD trying to figure something out.
But yeah, it was awesome. It was so cool. But we just want to thank Big Mac for joining us. Can't wait for you guys to hear his story.
Yeah.
Hear how Embering Effigy has come together, the sound they create, the music that they're going for, and maybe what's coming up next.
Yep.
And
Yes.
want to kind of really see how the story of how him, Jeremy, and Raph got together.
Oh, yeah.
And how they play, like the story of how Raph Martinez, their drummer,
Mhm.
came to the band is just wow.
Yeah.
It was just wow because it's the thing. I'm not gonna do any spoilers. You need to listen.
Oh,
Once
yeah.
Beyond the Pit episode drops this week, so be on the lookout for that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Cool. Well, with that said, just want to give another shout out to our big partners at Sonder Mountain.
Yep.
Yes.
You guys see, you got a Sonder Mountain shirt right
Yep,
here.
right
Very good
here.
stuff. You got
Very
RockMental Sonder Mountain apparel. Someone forgot his Sonder Mountain.
Mhm.
I did.
Ooh.
We're gonna-
Come on, Groupie.
I'll
Come
bring
on.
it next week.
It's okay.
The Barons.
If you guys have not checked out Sonder Mountain Apparel Company, then these guys are
Please.
so awesome.
Amazing clothing.
Follow them
Mhm.
at Sonder Mountain Apparel
Yep.
on Instagram, or you can go to sondermountainapparelco.com
Mhm.
on the web and check out their stuff. They just
Oh,
dropped
yeah.
a new summer
Oh
line.
yeah, the summer line is crispy. I like it.
Some of those
Whiskey.
t-shirts.
Yeah.
Woo.
Yeah, they got some pretty spicy messaging, but
yeah.
man, there's one I knew I got some stuff in my cart.
Yep.
Yes.
Got some stuff in the cart. Yeah.
Exactly. I might have to I'm gonna have to put a purchase order with accounting,
Yeah.
also known as
Yeah.
Miss Chaotic.
Miss Chaotic. Same. Same.
Gotta see
Gotta-
what's going on. But man, yeah, just check them out, guys. This apparel is so awesome. Quality, spot on. They ship everywhere in the world. They're really
Oh, yeah.
awesome. So please take a look.
Yep. And we got quite a lot going on here in June.
It's a lot. It's already June, guys.
It's June.
Yes.
First off, where the hell is the time going?
right.
We're basically half a year already.
I
Halfway through
know.
the year.
Dude, we've been doing RockMental for 5 months now.
Yep.
Yes.
It doesn't seem like that. It seems like we just got started.
Yeah.
We're having that much
exactly.
fun.
Yeah, and it's been quite a journey.
It really has been.
Quite a
has
journey.
been.
The love we get from you all, from our fans, our contributors to the show.
Yeah.
I mean, we couldn't thank you all enough. And we've reached recently 5,000 subs. On
Yes, we
Yes,
did.
Yes.
Sure did. So thank you guys for subscribing. Keep coming. Keep telling your friends. I know Big Mac has done an awesome job on the book face,
Yeah.
on the socials,
The
to
MyFace.
the my face,
Yep.
on all the social things, telling his friends. Thanks, Big Mac, for all that.
Mhm.
And hopefully we can get some traction, get some
Oh,
more mental
yeah.
health discussion, more awesome music to you guys, and let's keep it rolling,
Yeah,
guys.
Yes,
sure.
sir.
Let's
So-
get into our we got a few things coming up this week.
Yeah, this month, man, June.
This month.
there's a lot
Month,
happening.
yeah.
Very busy month.
So it's June.
Yep.
Gentlemen. A lot of happening. First off, it's Pride Month.
Yes.
For all those who celebrate.
Yep.
To all our brothers and sisters and fellow humans out there that observe this month. We want to let you all know we support you. Always welcome in the pit.
Mhm.
And happy Pride Month.
Yes.
Go nuts.
Yep. Go nuts. Be proud. It's also National PTSD Awareness Month.
That's
Yeah.
right. That's
Yep.
right.
And here in the US, it's also Men's Health Awareness Month. And I think both kind of go hand in hand, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, for sure.
So I have PTSD,
Mhm.
some, first responder trauma when I was in the military. A lot of friends I have PTSD and things like that. And it's hard to talk about. It,
Oh,
it
for
really
sure.
is. And I encourage everybody here, if you suffer from any sort of PTSD or mental illness, especially men during the month of June,
Mhm.
go onto our webpage, check out our friends at Heads Up Guys. They got a bunch of resources available for everybody. Just take a test,
Yeah.
see what kind of
Yes,
symptoms you
yep.
have. And the great thing is they got therapists, they got counselors
Yep.
there, vetted, ready to help you. Experts in men's mental health.
Absolutely. And thank you to our partners at Heads Up Guys. They actually have a campaign going on right now.
Yep.
To celebrate and to recognize men's health month, which we're kind of looping in mental health into that, which it is.
Mm-hmm.
Mental health is health.
Yes.
We can't separate that much longer. So for these first 2 weeks, Heads Up Guys is holding a campaign called Step Up for Men.
Mhm.
And what they're doing is they want to encourage all of us to basically pledge
Mm-hmm.
your help and your services. Oh, we got Honey and Verosa has joined us.
Ooh.
Hello,
Hey,
guys.
What's
Honey
up,
and
fellas?
What's up,
I
honey?
think they're-
Everyone?
Hello.
I think their ears are ringing because I'm gonna talk to them. Talk about them a little later. Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Cool. So, So Heads Up Guys, they have a campaign called Step Up for Men.
Mm-hmm.
This is a campaign to help people pledge their support for the men in their life. When we first announced our partnership, I think we talked about the fact how men account for like a
Oh, yeah.
severe amount of reported suicides in the United States, Canada, and the UK. I think there's reports that suicide is the leading killer of men under the age of 50. Think about that. Not cancer, not car accidents, not anything
Mhm.
like that. Suicide. So this month, I really want to encourage everyone to participate. Go to headsupguys.org to learn more.
Mhm.
But what we're going to do here at RockMental is we're going to step up. Right now, we're going to step up and we're going to show you guys how easy it is and how important it is to really do this. So
Yeah.
we got our stuff. So Mayhem, do you want to go first?
Oh yeah, for sure. So I'm stepping up because men account for 80% of all suicides. And for my brothers, sisters, and fellow human beings who are veterans, we are 1.5 times more likely to die by suicide than non-veterans.
That's crazy. It's
Mhm.
insane.
An
And
insane amount.
yeah.
Yes.
And so we need to be there for them. Every single one of those service members that, like you said last week, came back physically, but
Yep.
may not have come back all the
Man,
way.
Yeah.
Yes.
We need to be out there and support them. I'm stepping up for my future men, my boys, that we're raising. Miss Chaotic and I are two boys because they will be men
Mm-hmm.
a lot sooner than I think we both recognize, right? And so I'm stepping up for them because I want them to understand how important mental health is. I want
Oh,
them
yeah.
to feel comfortable about talking about their feelings and emotions.
Mhm.
And I'm stepping up for them as a man,
Yep.
as their father, so I can give them the resources and tools that they need. But first, I need to learn those on
Yep.
myself. That's what I'm learning through therapy. That's what I'm learning, in conversations and connecting with you three, with you
Mhm.
four, and with everyone here in the
Mhm.
chat. So I'm stepping up for my boys and all future men
Oh yeah.
in our world, because they're going to be our legacy, and they're going to
Mhm.
ones who are going to go forward, and we need to bring these statistics down, and it
Oh
starts
yeah.
with them.
Yeah. A lot of the sons, our kids model the behavior of their
Exactly.
fathers.
Absolutely.
And we need to teach them that it's okay to ask for help. That's
That's
what
right.
I'm teaching. I'm very open with my kids about my
Yeah.
struggle and telling them and reinforcing, ask for help. If you need it, ask for help.
That's right.
There's
Honey
no
Barossa
judgment.
says, "Thank you so much for your service, Mayhem."
Oh, thank you very much for your support.
Thank
Awesome.
you. And with that, I'm stepping up. Men who don't know how to ask for help.
Oof.
We're just
Mhm.
talking about it. We're saying it. I put myself as one of these men who didn't know how to ask for help.
Mm.
I went silent about all my symptoms, about my feelings, about my depression
Mhm.
for years, honestly. But you're right. I'd like to say I'm stepping up, not just, for my friends around me who might need it, for, people who look up to me, nephews.
Mhm.
I grew up in a household where I saw my father struggle a lot
Mhm.
internally, but never really, mentioned how to get help or
Mhm.
how to seek help.
Yeah.
Yep.
So really, well, many of us maybe have grown up with this see a father figure or father itself himself kind of struggle in silence. So
Yep.
I want to step up and be the one who tells them you can seek for help. It's okay to seek for help. It's okay to
Yeah.
ask for help.
Yeah, for real. It's breaking that cycle.
It is.
It's
It
breaking
really
these
is.
cycles, man, and that's kind of what it's about. We have to do that for the men in our lives. Uh, us here, we got each other's back. We got every single person out there. We got your back. Uh, everyone in the chat joining us, everyone watching, listening, and we want to encourage you to also do that. And you can participate in the Step Up for Him campaign and show your support. You can do that by also posting your own video on your social networks. They think Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, YouTube, X, right?
Yep.
What they call it now, X. You can post your own video, say I'm stepping up for him, and tell your story. If someone in your life died by suicide, if someone in your life is dealing with mental illness, if a man in your life has provided you with the important things, and you want to give them some thanks and give them the support,
Mhm.
put that video on. Make sure you use the hashtag Step Up for Him. It's right here in the corner. You can kind of see Step Up for Him, and also tag Heads Up Guys at Heads Up Guys, pretty much on everything. What they do is they're going to put together a collection of these videos and going to help support and uplift them on their pages, but then also use it to really uplift the important work they're doing
Exactly.
in helping men
Mhm.
connect with mental health professionals, helping men
Mhm.
connect with therapists, and do what they need to do to decrease depression,
Mhm.
uh, increase advocacy for
Yeah.
Mhm.
men's mental health, and ultimately bring down these insane suicide rates among men.
Oh yeah. And Joe at Heads Up Guys, a real dude. I mean,
Oh
he
yeah.
has been very supportive of us. I mean, we've collaborated a lot, in the background.
Yeah.
And the amount of work that not only he but Heads Up Guys is putting into this is incredible. Just to get the message out to guys. Ask
Oh
for
yeah.
help.
Oh yeah. Dr. Or Gunnerchuk, I
Yes.
think.
Mhm.
I'm probably butchering his name, but he heads up guys. He's done amazing, phenomenal work. Their research, their advocacy is just bar none. They're a worldwide organization. We actually have a webpage, rockmental.com/heads up guys. So
Mhm.
if you're a guy and you are feeling a certain way, you're having some emotions and you not know what to do with it, go there, rockmental.com/heads up guys.
Mhm.
There's 5 really big buttons that you need to know. The first one is find a therapist.
Yes.
It doesn't matter where you are, all 50 states in the United States, all provinces of Canada, UK, Philippines, Australia, someone in the world, they have therapists who they vetted, who are experts in men's mental health, who are ready to help you. Most of them offer remote services. So there's a therapist that can help you. Please go on there. There's also a depression self-check. We've mentioned it over last couple of episodes.
Mhm.
Take it. Go see what your symptoms, kind of get a gauge of what's going on, because the more you know about yourself, the more you know how to
Exactly.
help yourself.
Mhm.
So do that. Go on there and figure that out. There's also resources for friends and family. So maybe you're not the one struggling, but you know a
Mhm.
man in your life who's needs some help. There's some
Yeah.
resources for you to know, to get yourself educated, and to get them the help that they need and deserve. So
Mhm.
please, can't say enough about Heads Up, guys. This is an amazing organization. And let's just love one another, man.
Oh yeah,
You know, that's what we gotta do.
absolutely. And the reason we got these resources for y'all is because first off, we're not mental health professionals. We're hardly
We're hardly professional.
qualified to talk into a microphone, but we speak from our experience. And I think
Yes.
what we're trying to say here
Yeah.
is fuck the stigma.
That's right.
Let's talk about it. It's time that we as men just step up
That's right.
Exactly.
and just talk about our problems. We have some resources available to you at rockmental.com/help. 988 probably loaded in your phone already.
Yeah.
If you need help, if you're in crisis, or you know someone who's in crisis, or you just have questions about to help or get help for yourself, dial 988. There's actually resources for veterans. I forgot what number it is. I believe number 3, if I remember correctly.
For veterans is number 1.
Oh, number 1. You
Yeah.
go number 1. You go all the way to somebody who specializes in mental health for veterans.
That's right.
And it's a great resource. We also have helping survivors of sexual abuse and sexual assault. There's a ton of resources there, and potentially, possibly some assistance legally. Trying to get some accountability and justice for that.
Yeah.
Again, heads up, guys. And honestly, we're here to say therapy works.
That's right.
It works. Saved my life. I'm sure some of you all out there who've experienced therapy can really look back and appreciate what it's done.
Exactly.
Yes.
Exactly. And I mean, we talk a lot about how music helps our mental health journeys, helps us get a wrap around what's going on in our emotions and our feelings. But I mean, it is one piece of the pie of treatment. And starting out with therapy can seem daunting, can seem really hard,
Mhm.
but in the end, it's so helpful to get all that.
Oh yeah,
It's
all
so
that
worth
shit
it.
out.
it
Right.
is.
It's so worth it. Trust me. It's just someone who kind of stayed away from therapy and finally finding it.
Mhm.
You're just amazed how much, like you said, how much shit comes out, how much you
Yeah.
had inside that you didn't think you had that much inside.
Yep.
Yeah.
But please,
Yeah, dude.
try it.
Absolutely. If my punk ass can do it,
Same. Cool. Well, whoa, that was a lot, man.
That
That
was
was
a
God.
lot.
We got
We're always
we
getting
got
there.
we got into feels, but what do you say we
Ready to get into the music?
I think so.
I think
what
I'm
do you
ready.
guys think?
I'm ready. You ready?
I'm ready. Let's
I'm
do
ready.
this.
Let's
Let's
do
see.
this,
What are the
guys.
rules?
I know this is your favorite part. But yes, guys, you guys know we do our homework every week and we try to research as many bands as possible. And of those bands, we always try to bring one amazing band back to you guys weekly.
Yep.
We try to usually go with up and coming bands that don't have as much clout as the kids would say.
Mhm.
50K monthly listeners or less. We
Mhm.
try to abide from that on Spotify. We'll play 2 songs from these bands that we picked out
Mm-hmm.
and talk why we picked them. How did they make us feel, or what drew us to this particular band, this particular music, and you know, bring them up to you guys. That we want these bands to make it big, man. It's great music that deserves to be listened to.
Oh yeah.
We'll have the Spotify barcodes on the screen when we play these songs.
Somewhere
That way,
around here.
that way it's easily for you
Yeah.
guys to access these bands, and you can also find them on our weekly playlists where we'll feature them. That being said, you know, you guys can play along and let us know who has the better band. I know it's usually me, but that being said, who are we going with first this week?
I'm gonna go with the winner of this week first.
Oh,
You want me to go
word.
first?
Oh no, you must have misunderstood. I'm gonna go first.
Okay.
With my artist.
Okay.
Her name is Devin Thompson.
Oh,
I want to ask you to do something for me. Consider this: her
Okay.
credentials.
Okay.
Signed to Coast Talent.
hey,
She's a Gibson guitar artist. Keep that in mind.
Gibson guitar. Okay, that's legit. Right there.
A big fucking deal. But I want you to keep this in mind and just come up with the number of monthly listeners. Just guess.
so she's already a Gibson guitar.
And signed to Coast Town, which is
Okay, mind
It's
you,
pretty good.
mind you,
Big deals.
Gibson guitars, like they represent the best of the best. Man.
represent
You
the
got
best of the
Kirk
best.
Hammett.
Oh yeah.
Dave Mustaine, Slash. I think.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Yes.
in my research with just her, I found, I'm not gonna cheat or anything, but like, they sign artists every year,
yeah,
up and coming artists, and man, they got some good artists, man.
yeah.
Some up and coming artists that just put out some great music.
Damn.
Devin Thompson is one of those. So I'm gonna go ahead and start with my first song, Sharp Teeth, at 1 minute 41 seconds. And whenever you're ready.
Let's do it.
All right, 1 sec. I'm just.
I know you're good. So yeah, she's from LA. Got some grunge in there.
It's got a little sentimental on here.
Mm-hmm.
Good voice.
Oh yeah, dude. The songwriting is
It's a
impeccable.
really good transition right there.
That's is incredible.
I have to admit something.
What's that?
I think you added her one of the playlists weeks before.
Mm-hmm.
Been listening to her since.
Yep.
Been listening to her since, man.
Kind of like it's like a garbage sound.
Yeah,
Yeah, that
man.
grunge, you know?
Yeah, man. So I like to put it like this is kind of what it came to mind. So first off, just like with India Arkin, I put on the first song and then the last song finished, like the
Yeah.
whole library, and I listened to every song, couldn't find a bad song. And the music is just incredible. The songwriting, as you can tell, is just great. Like Melissa Etheridge, Tracy Chapman level
Yeah,
songwriting.
for sure.
It's got like a PJ Harvey garbage kind of edge to her, and the music just like that alt kind of grunge, kind of
Yeah.
like kind of
Yeah.
mid STP kind of. Their fourth album got like that mix of grunge and
Yeah.
alts
I hear
rock
it,
in
yeah.
there. Maybe a little Bjork, a little
Hey,
bit.
I can
Right?
hear that. I can hear
Right?
that.
Kind of, she kind of reminded me of like the voice, like kind of like Lord.
Yes.
You know?
Oh, that's a good
Yeah,
one.
kind of like unconventional, but like it fits the music.
Yeah,
Yep.
Yes.
So, just a lot of ingenuity in there. Like the Kills, kind of. She reminds me of the Kills a little
Okay,
bit.
yeah,
Music wise,
music-wise,
yeah. Take a guess. How many monthly listeners?
okay. So you're saying
Signed to Gibson.
coast to coast, Gibson guitar. She's got to at least have 20, bro.
We're keeping it under 50. I'd say maybe she.
She's got to
In the 40s.
20K.
8,000.
8,000.
That's it. That's it.
8,000 listeners.
Yeah.
Damn,
Yeah.
that's ridiculous.
This is criminal. Honestly,
Very. Honestly,
It-
very.
It should be criminal. This lady can sing.
Jeez.
She can write a song.
Yeah.
Man, you really have to check her out. Devin Thompson. My second song is called Straight Jacket.
Straight.
I connected with this song because of, well, I'll explain later. Let's see. Figured we'll start from the beginning.
It's more creep pop.
Yeah.
I like it.
Dark on my own, haunted, but I feel it dripping down my arm, sealing my deal. I can see you right behind
Yeah.
me. I'm on my knees. Come at me your way. I'm kinda lonely, kinda shifty. Light on my
That's like that
mind.
early Gwen
Come on,
Stefani.
hold me.
Yeah.
You know, before Hollaback Road shit.
Yeah. She's really good.
She's extremely good.
Very good. And so I'm going to share a few of the lyrics from the first song, Sharp Teeth. You say to me together, because I churned it up together, and I'll say I'm fine without you, but I'll churn you up together. Now that I told you I want to slice a bit, because if my thoughts keep slipping, that's for me. There's
shit.
some like self-harm
Yeah.
kind of
That's-
reference
yeah,
there.
a lot to unpack.
And so like you're trying to say we're together, but like it's best for me not to, but I'm kind of churning this a little bit. Like
Yeah,
like you're kind of in a tortured relationship almost.
yeah.
And you harm yourself to stay in this kind of relationship a little bit. And in Straight Jacket, I'm in the dark on my own, haunted by it. I feel it dripping down my arm, sealing my deal. I can see you right behind me. I'm on my knees. Come at me your way. I'm kind of lonely, kind of shifty, a lot of my mind, so come on, hold me.
Man.
Big Mac says he really likes the bass line.
Oh,
Yes,
there you
it
go,
was
yeah.
great.
Oh, yeah. And the thing that I find really interesting is the music's very simple. Guitar, bass, tubs, vocals. No gimmicks,
Yeah.
nothing at all.
Pretty driving bass line, but
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
simple riffs.
Oh yeah, and then the themes of this song are incredible. So this song Straight Jacket kind of reminds me of my relationship with PTSD. It's like
yeah.
it's like a toxic relationship. It's there. It's always going to be there.
Yeah.
But you know, you're kind of haunted by it and it's always there, but sometimes you just kind of feel helpless.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
that's
saying? And later on in the song, she talks about a straight jacket for two. So you're locked,
good. You're stuck together.
you're stuck together in this relationship. And for me, that's perfectly describes PTSD for me. It's always there
Yeah.
and you get comfortable with it.
Yeah.
It's weird. You're comfortable always being on guard and always afraid and always ready to run. Like it's comforting almost, kind of
Yeah.
like how she sings in Sharp T, like you're it's there.
Yeah.
It's you're just comforted because it's there.
Well, I mean, and there's a lot, like for a lot of us who deal with depression or anxiety or ADHD, like there is a sense of, you know, those sort of feelings that come from a
Mhm.
place, you know, people with anxiety, you know, comes from different, you know, different things.
Yeah.
But like, I mean, I don't have PTSD like you do. So I can
Mhm.
only imagine like
Yeah.
the stuff that you've been through, the traumas that you've experienced that has these triggering effects. Like, dude,
Yeah.
I don't even know how you deal with it, man.
Dude, like what I can say is therapy definitely helped. It was one of the hardest things I've ever done to go to
Yeah.
therapy for that.
Oh man.
Talk about the things that I experienced. I mean, just heartbreak. I mean, we're talking like profound loss.
Yeah.
And you feel powerless.
Yeah.
And that stays with you. And I'm 20 years beyond that trauma right now.
Yeah.
And it still haunts me.
Yeah.
And I'm going, you know, it could just be I'm out at like Walmart. And then it could be just a loud, sharp noise or something like that. And all of a sudden my entire body's shaking.
Damn.
And it's always there. Like sometimes, you know, I'm trying to go to sleep and these just horrible thoughts happen.
Yeah.
What if someone very close to me dies
Yeah.
or gets assaulted? Or got two almost adult kids. You know, they'll go out later at night and I'm worrying the entire time, already ready for
yeah.
the call from the cops or something like that. And I've had to learn how to kind of interject.
Yeah.
So like with thoughts like that, I can catch it now.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, you can stop your bullshit now.
Yeah.
Like that's not gonna happen. When I'm out in public, you know, especially when I'm with my family, I'm very anxious. Like we could be anywhere. We went to go eat at like Panera or Corner Bakery or something like that. It was kind
Yeah.
of busy and just loud. You got those sharp noises, like
Yeah. People talking and
people
stuff.
talking and
Music
like
blasting.
yeah, learning how to deal with stuff like that so you can actually do normal stuff.
Yeah.
And it took months for me to be able to like not have to look at the door all the time when I'm out in public.
Yeah.
There's so much that goes into it. It's very intensive, but it's identifying little things you can do to help with that. And it's actually really it's been a journey. It's still very hard,
Yeah.
but it's a lot better than being scared of doors or loud noises.
Well, and like
Yeah.
those things you can't control, right? Like,
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
can't you can't like tell people, hey, can you please keep it down?
Yeah, exactly. And so here I am, like my hands literally shaking because of noise or whatever. So that's when I'm like, okay, I need to do something.
Yeah.
This is like, okay, I need to do something. For me, I just got very practical things that I've picked up along the way. Those running thoughts, okay, stop.
Yeah.
If I know I'm going somewhere loud, I put some things in, like I have some things that I put into my ears that just help me. Like,
Things you put in your ears.
yeah. All right. I don't do this shit. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't really do this. This isn't really an endorsement. This is the shit that I use. So look at that. Oh, their audio. It's look how beat up that thing is. I've had this thing on my keychain for about 3 or 4 years. And they're like earplugs, but
Yeah.
they don't block the sound. It's like fucking magic or something.
Really.
But it just does something with like those really sharp noises
Uh-huh.
that just kind of ease. So like I'll be shaking. I'm literally shaking. My Mrs. Mayhem be like, "You okay?" Like,
Yeah.
and my hands are shaking, and I'm like, "Okay, I need to put those things in." And within minutes, I'm fine. I
Oh,
I
wow.
don't even know how to explain it.
Wow.
But I have a backup pair that I have.
Serious?
Honestly, it's one of the only things that has helped me with those kind of triggers, with the loud noises.
Yeah.
I put them in before I go to shows. If I know I'm gonna go somewhere with a lot of people, like one of the more uh, famous pizza places around, it's always busy. Like if I know
Yeah.
I'm gonna go to a place that's gonna be loud, I put them in right away.
Dang.
If there's at the store something loud and I start to feel anxious, put them in. I don't know what it does, but holy shit, it works.
I mean, I can only imagine someone with PTSD. I mean, to me, the airport.
oh, dude,
Airports, I'm anxious as hell because
Mhm.
I'm trying to figure out, especially when you're traveling with family and you're like,
you're
trying to-
already stressed.
You're already stressed.
Yeah.
You're trying to, find your boarding pass and shit, and like, there's announcements. Wait, that's from our gate. No, that's from our gate. Wait, what's going on?
Yeah.
It's hard. It's tough
It's very tough
already, but I could like, I can't imagine.
Yeah.
to be even triggered. I mean,
Yeah.
Right.
I was at an event this morning where,
Were you running again?
yes, I was
God.
running again. But
Look bad.
they,
Shit.
it was badly organized and everyone was trying to squeeze through one gate. So you have like 3,000 people trying to squeeze. It seemed like a festival, like a concert to me.
Yeah.
And right, like they were letting people go around like 50 at a time. So everyone's squeezing through this one gate. And I was there about 30 minutes right before the gate with like hands up to my chest, just breathing. Like a
Mhm.
couple of my friends, like, you okay? I'm like, everything closing in, like claustrophobia. And
Yeah.
just so many people trying to talk, so many people, and then they
Mhm.
have music going, just trying to drown out the noise. I'm like, let me just get through this. Let me just get through
Yep.
this. I mean, something like that, I'd never
Yeah.
even thought about.
There's just very practical things. So like talking about PTSD, the treatment, at least from my experience, isn't to cure it. I mean, it's always going to be with you,
Yeah.
but it's to identify triggers or identify things that you can
Yeah.
handle. And they're very practical. Like when you find these runaway thoughts or like this anxiety, just stop.
Yes.
Some
Yeah.
stuff to, quit being ridiculous. Like just stop that shit. Like
Yeah.
there's stuff like that. There's stuff like these things, like if I know I'm going to be panicking or if I'm in a situation where there's a lot of noise suddenly or something, the first thing I look for are my keys. Like it's just become
Oh,
a thing. So
okay.
I put those things in, I'm good. If we're out and I've noticed that I'm kind of really worried about like something bad happening, naturally, I look for exits and stuff like that. But I kind of put myself in a position where I can kind of see everything.
Yeah.
And it's not like being hyper vigilant, like I'm continuously looking. It's just that I know what to do if something bad were to happen.
Yeah.
It's kind of like satisfying little bits of
Yeah.
it and kind
Yeah.
of easing the anxieties like one at a time.
Yeah.
So that's my experience with it. I don't know if you all have similar experiences, our brothers and sisters and fellow human beings, vets out there. If you have similar experiences out there, any tips to help, I mean, by all means, share that.
Oh yeah.
But if you do have PTSD, if you think you might have PTSD, just ask, take a test, and there is some real helpful treatment out there. It's
Yeah,
hard.
for
It
real.
was one of the hardest things I've ever done, talking about what I experienced.
Can
But
imagine.
For real.
after I learned some of these really just practical interventions and things like that. It just taught a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. Especially for PTSD Awareness Month.
Oh yeah,
Yes, yes.
absolutely.
That's right. And it's not just vets too. I mean, there's a lot of people who
Oh,
dealt with
no.
trauma. who,
Absolutely.
victims of abuse.
Mhm.
People have gone through intense situations.
Oh,
I
yeah.
mean,
Traumatic event.
Traumatic
events.
events.
I mean, unfortunately, there's a lot of shit going on in the world. There's a lot of conflict. There's a lot of wars, a lot of
Mhm.
violence, and you know, with the ongoing news cycle, it's
Yeah.
easy to say like, oh, that shit happened down,
Mhm.
upstate New York or something like that. And then the next news cycle, we kind of forget about it.
Yeah.
But the people involved don't forget about it.
Oh yeah. Well, how about the hidden victims that we have? Men are victims of sexual abuse and sexual
Yeah,
assault,
absolutely.
and we're not allowed to talk about it, I
No.
guess, or something like that.
Yeah.
And even women or non-binary persons that don't have a support system,
Yeah.
a lot of women and non-binary people are afraid to step up and say something happened to me, and they suffer in
Mhm.
silence.
Yeah.
I mean, we need to put a stop to that first
Yeah.
off.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
But I mean, if you need help, get some help. People do believe you when you share things like that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Well, anyway,
good.
back to Devin Thompson.
Devin Thompson. I mean,
man.
when we talk a lot and we get a lot out of lyrics, that's when we know, like, okay,
Oh yeah,
you got something. This is really
But,
good.
dude,
Yeah, she's very good.
binding yourself to the that kind of mental health toxic thing. Talking about self-harm, things to make you feel something other than
Yeesh.
that, man. But like I was saying, she's from Los Angeles. According to her bio, she grew up kind of like a misfit, found solace in music.
Yeah.
Always attracted to like performance art. She said that her first memory is putting her fist through a window and like bleeding all over the place, scaring the dog piss out of her parents.
Oh my
And
god.
she's always been kind of like that
Yeah.
misfit. And she's not your typical California girl, safe to say. But she says some of her influences are like Susie and the Banshees, which is really good.
Yeah.
The Cramps, the Beatles.
I can see the
Honestly,
Cramps. Yeah.
yeah.
I can see the Cramps.
Just an incredible artist. I was honestly, I heard that one song. I listened to Sharp Teeth, I think last week or the week before, but then I got to listening to everything else, and it was just like, man.
Yeah.
So, anyways, the winner for this week, Devin Thompson. We'll let Groompy in Chaotic play, since that's what we believe in. Who's
Nice.
next?
Who's next?
Let's
I'll go
Groupie's next.
All
I'll
right.
go next. First of all, like I told you, I took a listen to Devin.
Very good.
Very good.
Very good.
Very good. So trying to find a
Try to follow that up.
Trying to follow that up. No, I did my best, but I think I'm proud with what I came with
Mhm.
this week. I kind of gave a hint last week when we were talking about our playlist, and I talked about imagine if the Strokes
Mhm.
did their version of like kind of a Mexican like regional kind of
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I remember.
It's weird.
Yeah.
It's weird.
If the Strokes like covered Sepultura music.
No, if the Strokes covered Los Tucanes de Tijuana.
Okay.
Okay.
We're
Okay.
talking-
Now I'm interested. Now pique my interest. Let's do
Yeah,
it.
I piqued your interest. You know what? I'll just go with. Figured. Let's start. The first song. It's called Intenciones. It started about 20 seconds in. It has a little bit of a long intro. Let's just dive into it. Let's do it.
You're right. Very Strokes-ish though.
There he
Yeah.
is. The vocals.
They got like the polka upbeat going.
Yes.
Yep. I think I can hear Miss Mayhem over there dancing.
Oh no, that's just me.
Oh, that's just you.
Distorted vocals.
Yeah.
And the guitar, the distorted guitar.
Yeah.
Shoegazy in a way.
Kind of shoegazy, but you can hear like elements of like Café
Yes.
Tacuba, a little bit like with the kind of
Yes,
yeah.
they don't have it in this song, but they'll play with the accordion too in their
Yeah.
songs. This was just to introduce them. One of the most popular songs, Intenciones, and it's a little, just like in most corridos. It's a love song.
Yeah.
I like to call corridos like for me the original emo.
Yeah.
They're all sad.
Yeah. It's getting their heart broken.
Yeah.
Love sick. Yeah.
But let me talk a little bit about them. Amazing band from San Antonio, Texas. Yeah, they like to describe themselves as indie alternative Mexican regional music. Yeah, I kid you not. That's what they're going with. And they said, they try to blend these like Latin and kind of corrido with dream pop and psychedelic influences that they have. And I gotta say, that's like, this is in their bio. I was like, that is spot on. That is exactly what I feel like.
Yeah.
Kind of psychedelic, kind of like that Cuco dream pop.
Yeah. Okay.
There you go. Yeah.
But with those elements of those corridos tumbados that are
Well,
famous right now.
Well, it's like they got the structure of those corridos really good. Like,
Oh, yeah.
upbeats and everything. But then like they added like those guitar effects and like you said, the distorted
Yeah.
voice, some of those things, and you're just kind of wait, this is
you
Yeah.
think about it for a while, but then like this is really good.
It is. It is.
Like I said, from San Antonio, Texas, they have 7.4 thousand monthly listeners.
okay.
Very, very new to the scene.
Okay.
They, do I dare say, maybe like the new Tejano movement?
Okay.
Maybe,
Kinda like an
yeah.
alternative
An
Tejano
alternative
movement?
Tejano, kind of like Tejano for the new generation now.
Okay.
Okay, I like it.
But that's kind of what I hear from them.
Kind of like if Selena had a neck tattoo.
Well, the guitar, the dude that she married was a
Yes.
heavy metal
Yeah.
guitarist, man.
Yes.
Here's some of those solos in Selena songs, man.
Yeah.
Just shredding a little bit.
But no, yeah, this one very much a love song, Dos niños al reír, amor cachorro, los dos sin oro, dijiste yo te adoro. It's, kind of like professing your love, especially a new love to a new love, that puppy kind of love. But at the end, que no realizaste a quererme, pero fue cierto, deja mi corazoncito abierto, por eso el resultado me ha dejado aquí tu lado llorando.
Oh,
So-
shit.
More like I opened up to you, and I think we all struggle with that. There's something really, really scary about being vulnerable to
Yeah.
someone.
It is.
Very.
It-
Yes.
it can be something very, very beautiful and very rewarding, but being at the beginning of it, especially, it is extremely scary when you put thought into it. I'm like, I am trusting someone with like
Yeah.
I'm giving someone the ability to break me to
Yeah.
pieces,
Yeah.
and I'm trusting you with this.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And it's kind of what the song just goes about, like that puppy love, that having that infatuation, but coming with the price of leaving yourself vulnerable and
Yep.
broken at the end,
Yeah.
being alone.
Yep.
But again, original emo.
Yeah.
Listen
Right.
to any of these Mexican dad songs.
Oh yeah.
That's the original emo.
For sure. man. For sure.
But I just loved how they were able to blend kind
Yeah.
of two cultures, two generations. and
Yeah.
it actually fits, man. It actually
I have
plays
to admit,
well.
I have to admit, yeah. That's wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
They are, again, they're called Los Juanos.
Los Juanos.
Los Juanos.
Mhm.
That first song was Intenciones, from San Antonio, Texas. They
Right
are
on.
touring right now throughout Texas,
Okay.
possibly visiting a town near us, or a town
okay.
where we live.
Maybe.
Okay. Okay.
So there might be a chance to go see them fly.
Los Juanos.
Los Juanos.
Mhm.
I want to
Okay.
start this,
Can I wear my denim jacket with my boots?
You can.
denim vest with your boots.
Oh,
There
denim
we
vest.
go.
There you go.
Yeah. You
And-
gotta
and a
get
white
those
belt.
When a white
You're
belt.
gonna get the like fringe going there.
And a cowboy hat.
This next song, really good. You could definitely hear more the Mexican influence, the
Mhm.
corridos influence on this one. You'll hear the accordion, but it's their latest single, and I feel like we've all been there, hurt, lost,
Mhm.
and especially in our culture. What does it tell us to look for right away? Otra lata,
Mhm.
another can,
Another can. Yeah.
drown your sorrows.
Been there.
Another.
Yeah,
Yep.
very easily to drown your sorrows and to
Mhm.
Yeah.
find yourself down that spiral. Um, so it hit. The song hit. Let's figured let's start it about 35 seconds in. Otra lata, another can.
La bocina retumbaba recio, una
This
cheve
released me clean.
mano y yo ya bien pedo.
Yo ya ando pedo.
Yo ya bien necio, ya he tomado de todo, ya estoy tirado en el suelo.
And then I'm already in the ground.
Mejor aquí me quedo,
I'd rather stay here.
embarrado de celos, mientras sigo pensando en ti.
Mexican emo, man.
It's Mexican emo, bro. But how true is that?
Yeah.
I mean, we've all gone through it at some extent, and
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure we've all been given the advice: drown your sorrows, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How you find yourself, like it's like in
Yeah.
Brown and Suelo, man. You'll find yourself on the floor. You'll find yourself at rock bottom, and this is where you are, man.
Yeah.
This is what it brings you.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. I mean, we talked about mental health from a generational standpoint,
Yes.
right? And
Mhm.
for a lot of us who grew up in this culture, drinking your sorrows is part of that.
Yeah.
Unfortunately,
Yes, it is. And I feel like just yes, our culture, but for many men and many cultures in general,
Yeah.
exactly.
drinking, stay quiet, open this up, and
Yeah.
drink your sorrows.
Exactly. Which from a standpoint of like your best friend's going through a rough time, and he just needs someone there. Okay, we'll go over, take a 6-pack,
Yeah.
and we'll just kind of hang out and see where it goes. But the ultimate like sort of generational outcomes of that is just kind of like you're basically saying it. You have to drink your emotions.
There's a difference because I've been going through stuff this past year,
Mhm.
and there's been a difference from a friend or someone you consider a friend. Like, come on, I'm gonna take you out. We're gonna
Mm-hmm.
and just getting plastered. And
Yeah.
Yeah.
nothing came out of it.
Yeah.
But just feeling the guiltiness of it the next
Yeah.
day.
Yeah.
To having a friend come over. Yeah, bring a 6-pack, but allowing yourself or having this friend or being that friend to tell me what's going on. What's
Yeah.
up. We just said it. Men who know how to ask for help.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
being that friend. Yeah, take a 6-pack, take this, whatever. But being able to like talk to me.
What's going on?
What's
Yep.
going on?
Yeah.
Instead of drowning your sorrows, speak them out. Get them
Yeah.
out. Tell me about them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like there's a difference between
Oh, big difference. Yeah.
taking that to
The-
Yeah.
hey, let's get shit faced. That's so you can forget
Yeah.
your
Well,
sorrows.
the
Yeah.
boys, we talk about boys modeling the behavior of their fathers, right? Like this
Yes.
was our growing up is
Yes.
you got something wrong, grab a beer, like join the club or something like
Grab
that.
a beer, go listen to sad music, and
Yeah.
everything will be fine. When
Yes.
that's
But
not how
now
it works.
changing kind of like that cycle of substance abuse, talking to your kids about that too is like, there's healthy ways of dealing with this. Let's just talk about it. It's hard to
Yeah.
talk about.
It is. It really is.
Just talk about it.
Yeah. Well, it's separating too, because I think a lot of times, especially like not just in the Mexican culture, but just in all cultures, really, there's
Mhm.
alcohol has become like very synonymous with celebrating.
Yeah.
Has come celebrate with sporting events has been,
Yeah.
but it's also synonymous with, trying to deal with shit that
Yeah.
you're not ready to deal with, and that's where it becomes unhealthy. And so, like, I think separating, alcohol on its own may necessarily not be bad.
Mhm.
The abuse of alcohol
Oh yeah.
is when it gets bad.
But I feel like you kind of saying synonymous with like celebrating or
Mhm.
get emotions out. But I feel like it's the opposite. It's I don't know for my experiences, like with me or even other friends or people that I've known, it hasn't been, hey, let's go get drunk to get your emotions out. It's been more like, hey, let's go get drunk to forget your emotions.
Yeah.
To keep them where they need to be kept. Where to
Yeah. Let's go cheer him up. Let's go get drunk.
pretty much to try to
Suppress it almost.
suppress it to
Mhm.
thinking that will eliminate them, but
No.
really it just
No.
it'll lead you down a spiral.
Exactly.
Exactly.
And alcohol abuse is nothing to also shrug at. I mean, there's many alcoholics.
Mhm.
I mean, we know
Yeah,
many alcoholics who struggle. It's a disease. Alcoholism is
Yeah.
a disease, just like
Addiction, yeah.
addiction. It's an addiction, and it's interesting commentary because like you can tell from the song this guy's pouring his heart out.
Yep.
He's
he's singing about that
mm-hmm,
that spiral, that finding yourself.
yeah,
Like he's not singing about like, hey, let's go. He's singing about I'm finding myself down another can, otra lata,
yeah.
Mhm.
and getting frustrated, getting and finding
Mm.
myself on the floor. It's just finding yourself in that downward spiral.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It's that recognizing.
It's like that recognizing
Yeah.
it's knowing where you're going.
Yeah.
Going down this path.
Oof. Yeah, that's heavy, man.
It is.
I gotta
Again-
say though, I like it.
I like
It was good.
Yeah,
It was good.
Yeah.
Maybe we grew up in this culture, we like this, but that this second song, I wanted to bring it out just because it did hit that point.
Yeah.
But that one was more traditional kind of
with the accordion. And
It does have a guitar solo in it, so it kind of brings it. But
okay.
I didn't want to put the guitar solo. I wanted to put the words that kinda
Yeah.
drew me into it. But a lot of their music, again, Los Juanos, they've just put out singles.
Mm.
They don't really have any EPs or albums
Oh,
yet.
dang,
It's
okay.
been a lot of singles, so I was able to go through most of their music, and man, it really is kind of like that first song, Intenciones. It's that
Mhm.
blend that kind of in some other songs it goes more kind of popish, more like that
Yeah.
dream pop
Yeah.
mix, kind of psychedelic, and it's just great music.
Oh yeah.
Los Juanos, please check them out.
Mhm.
Again,
I'll write that down.
I want to say, for me, this is going to be the new Tejano movement.
Okay. You're here to hear first on
Yes,
RockMental.
yes.
There you go. All right, gentlemen. I think it's the proverbial save the best for last.
Oh.
So
Before you say anything, I have to agree.
I need to put the music. Okay, so
Uh-huh.
so I gotta tell a story. So 2 Sundays ago,
Uh-huh.
Mhm.
Figured and I found ourselves at an establishment called the Rock House.
Okay.
Okay.
Because our friends Lockjaw
Okay.
came to town, and we wanted to go support. We wanted, we talked about him. We featured him on one of the first episodes of RockMental. We talked to Jeff Ogle, the
Yep.
awesome guitarist on one of our first episodes of Beyond the Pit. Awesome guys. We wanted to go
Oh,
show
yeah.
our support. This is so cool. And I mean, the whole evening was just so awesome because like we got to listen to a lot of good bands, a lot of local bands, and all of them were really, really good. All of them were really good. And we're there watching. Okay, cool, get ready. We're seeing the Lockjaw guys coming in now and getting ready. That's why I'm wearing my Lockjaw shirt.
Okay.
Thank you very
Yes.
much, Lockjaw. Thank you. This is a really awesome, good shirt. White for summer because it's getting hot.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Getting
getting
hot.
warm.
So, like I mentioned last week, the band that opened up for
Mhm.
Lockjaw goes by the name Honey and Verosa.
Okay.
Honey and
Honey
Verosa.
and Barossa.
So let me paint you a picture. So Figure and I are just chilling, back there. I'm having my beer. It's cool, and we're listening to these bands, and they're good. They're good. Like we're jamming out. We're good. We're finding their details, finding them on Spotify. It's really, really good. About what would you say, Figure? About like maybe 20 seconds
Yeah.
into Honey and Rosa's very first song, we're like, we need to get up there.
Who is this?
We got up, we got to the front, and we're like, who are these guys?
Mm-hmm.
And we kind of joked last time, but it's for real. The guitar is busted out a purple Flying V.
Oh,
Purple.
you know it's gonna be good if you got the flying view.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
better shred if you're
Oh,
gonna bring
uh-huh.
a flying
Oh,
purple
did
flying.
he shred?
Okay.
Okay. But these dudes live were just so awesome. Just killed it. They were spot on. Everything was clean. And the vocalist was just all over the place. But their sound was so awesome that we're like, okay, we gotta beat these guys. So
Yep.
we had the honor to meet up with these guys at the show, after the show, and said, what's up? Hey, what's going on? You guys are really good. And since then, so it's about 2 weeks, it's just been jamming on Spotify.
Yep.
Just been jamming on Spotify just over and over. Their songs are so awesome, and learning more about the band through
Mm-hmm.
website and through the Bandcamp and everything like that has just been really cool. I'm gonna play their first song.
Okay.
Okay. And before I get to the monthly listens, I need you guys to listen.
All right.
We might have heard a little bit last week, but I need you guys to listen. Their first song is called Strawberry, Strawberry.
Strawberry.
Strawberry, Strawberry. Two strawberry. Let's start at the beginning because it'll kick you in the ass. Okay, so
Why?
speaking of bass, that's the combination.
Mm-hmm.
Middle chord.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Ready? Just when you thought you got the song figured out. Bam. The love's got weights in it.
Yeah.
And the tubs.
Yeah.
The whole thing.
Hey.
Yeah.
Very good.
I like it.
Dude, it's they describe themselves as melodic metalcore.
Mm-hmm.
And you can really hear it.
Oh, yeah.
Last week I mentioned they kind of remind me of like Ice Nine Kills.
Yeah.
They've also said like Asking Alexandra, which I get.
Yeah.
And like I'm like, okay, but that doesn't quite get there. And I'm listening and I'm trying to think of it, what's going on. Like the best I can do. And Honey and Rosa is actually joining us live on the show on Instagram. So please correct me if I'm wrong. But like the only way I can describe it is if like the used played metalcore.
Yeah. It's like
I like that.
I'm thinking like Godsmack maybe a little. No.
But like okay,
Like I'm trying to like you said piece it together, but
like even like a little kill switch, because kill switch is in like all screamy all the time.
Yeah.
Like he's got the melodic lines and they got the alternating time signatures and going in and out. Like that
Yeah.
that's the structure of it. But like there's just something different.
yeah.
There's something different about them. How many monthly listeners do you think they got? Just by the sound.
Say like around 10.
That's about 15K.
They have 52.
52.
52. That's it. I
Per
think
month.
yeah. I
And
think
you're one of
I
them.
think I'm one of them. Yeah.
Oh.
I think I was number 52. This is criminal, guys.
Whoa.
Criminal.
This is unsatisfactory. I'm not going to accept it. These guys, you can tell, work their ass off
Mm-hmm.
for their craft. You can tell just by the sheer rawness, but the cleanliness. Like they're spot on.
Oh yeah.
Like you especially live.
Mm-hmm.
It's hard to play any music, but when you're playing your songs in front of a crowd, it's hard.
Yeah.
It's very difficult. And any band out there, I know Big Mac could probably test this too. It's difficult. It's hard. But they do it with such precision. You can just tell how hard they work.
Yeah.
they're a 5-piece.
Okay.
Okay, they're from El Paso, Texas,
Okay.
El Chuco town,
The Chuco Town. Okay.
and they are very open about what these songs mean. So this song, Strawberry Strawberry, they call it like they premise it like just love, man. But like you go through some of these words, your love's got ways to know you. Your love's got ways to show that you'd rather be alone.
Yep.
And later on, it says, I trace your lines, keep your sins inside my mind just so nobody knows.
Mm-hmm.
But it also talks about like, you know, you'll decorate all your mistakes and live yours anew.
Mhm.
So to me, I think we got a theme going on, gentlemen. I think we got a theme going on. To me, it's kind of like when you're in a relationship or you're like really into someone and you kind of start excusing almost their shitty behavior.
Yes.
You know what I mean? And again, Honey and Rosa, please correct me if I'm wrong, but this is kind of way Ice took it. Like, you know, you want to hide the bad shit so you only see the good shit.
Yeah.
And it's kind of like what we talked about last week is like you're sacrificing yourself and your own mental health to be with this person to you know, try to have a relationship. And, you know, I think Strawberry is kind of like you're enjoying the sweetness, but at the same time,
Yeah. Strawberries can be tart also.
it can be very
Yeah.
tart and
Yeah.
everything like that. And so like I think it's a sentiment that a lot of us have felt before, have gone through,
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
you know, especially in that the more fun part of it. Like,
Yeah.
okay, you know what? You kind of suck, but I'm gonna forgive you. Or yeah, you
Just
know,
being love blind sometimes.
exactly, exactly.
Gotcha.
You overlook a lot of stuff.
Oh yeah.
yeah.
It's not until you're like fucking miserable till you're like something's not right here.
Yes.
Exactly.
And been there, yeah. And I think all three bands fit this. When you can't think of what they sound like.
Yes.
Like with Devin Thompson, I'm like,
What?
what?
Los
Los
Juanos.
Guanos, I'm like,
This is new.
this is stuff I've listened to before, but different. And then with these, I'm trying to put together like Breaking Benjamin. No,
No,
I'm just like
not Breaking
listening,
Benjamin,
going
yeah.
through my Rolodex. Like, the kids out there, ask your parents what a Rolodex is. Going through my Rolodex in there, and like I can't put my finger on it, but it's really good,
Right?
Good.
really good.
I think we got some messages here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So Big Mac said, I gotta check these dudes out.
Hell yeah.
Black Mirror said, nail on the head, overlooking the toxicity because you're addicted to the madness. I also said, being addicted to something that's bad for you.
Yeah, that's a great way.
Perfect.
Oh, that's Honey and Verosa.
Yeah.
So
Huh?
that's them
Yeah.
saying that.
Well, we kind of talked about like alcohol not being good, like in the wrong context. So like having a beer or two at dinner, or
Having a beer
or
too.
even three
Yeah.
at,
It's
at a
going-
party with
friends,
your
yeah.
friends. But then, you know, there's 4 and then 5 and then 6, and then you're drinking alone at home, and then you're drinking before you go to work because you know you're gonna get stressed out, and then you need beer or liquor to get to sleep, and then it's kind of like it kind of becomes toxic after a while.
You know, being young and finding yourself, oh my God, I got wasted and I
Yeah.
knocked
Mhm.
out of my friend's couch or on the floor or this or that, to I got drunk by myself at home and knocked out on the couch or whatever. I need a few drinks
Yep.
before work today just to get through the stressful day. Hey,
Yep.
But it's the excuses.
it's the
Mhm.
excuses.
It's the excuses.
yeah.
Like, oh, well, I had a good time. I'll
Yeah.
probably do it again.
But now apply those excuses to a toxic relationship.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Cool.
Because fighting is normal. Everybody fights. Me and Mrs. Mayhem, we bump heads every once in a while. It's normal, but then it happens all the time. Now you're
Yeah.
doing it in public. Now you're doing it every day. You're doing it before you go to sleep. Now you're doing it when you wake up.
Yeah.
And it's kind of one of those things that it can be normal and actually healthy,
Mm-hmm.
but then after a certain point, it doesn't become that anymore.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
And then there's a point, and I think we're in the song, there's a point to recognize it's like, okay, this isn't good for both of us.
Mm-hmm.
This is not working. I mean, we're making it work because,
Yeah.
you know, like, you know, we're love drunk or whatever you want to call it. But like, you know, there's a point, and I think a lot of us have felt it. I know I have, where you're just
Oh,
kind of
yeah.
like, yeah, this ain't working.
Yeah.
This is not cool. Like, I mean, yeah, you're cool and everything, but nah. I you know, there's something else out there for me, and I gotta do that.
Yeah.
Kind of relating to what we talked about last week, right?
Yes, yeah.
There's a line in there. We spend our time making the same mistakes
Yep.
on both ends.
Oh,
You know,
Yep.
it's just as me as an individual, man. Oh, that line hits, bro.
Yeah.
but it rocks too at the same time.
Yeah,
It's bang, bang, bang. Like I love I love the music. Like you said, it's kind of like metalcore, but like it's got something more melodic on it.
Yeah.
Like and it just rocks. That's why I know they don't sound like the Used, but I think they have the same
I know what
like
you mean.
like you know what I mean, like
Yeah.
the same approach to those
Kinda.
emotions.
Yeah.
And you know the good balance between like the singing and the screaming
Yeah.
and kind of going back and forth. Like it's so cool. With that, I want to get into the second song. This
Okay.
next song, because on their on the Bandcamp, this next song is called Imitate.
Okay.
And on the Bandcamp, on the description, he puts lyrically, I had to come to terms with my own demons and ashes, not using my mental health as an excuse.
Mm-hmm.
I burned bridges and lost friends, and it's of my own doing. All we can do is learn to be better. To me, this talks all about accountability,
Mm-hmm.
of recognizing, okay, I was in a bad place and I did some bad shit.
Yeah.
And I recognize that, okay, I probably can't mend those, but what I can learn is to learn from it and be better.
Yeah.
And so let's play it from the beginning though.
Mm-hmm.
Imitate by Honey and Verosa. Love a good guitar echo.
Mhm.
You know?
This is also very different too.
Oh, the guy, the was
Yeah.
played by the guy with the flying V.
Yeah.
The flavor.
Wait for it.
That little guitar portion reminds me a lot of the Power Story.
Yeah.
Yeah, a little bit.
Kind of like the guitar is
I kind of like the tortured pause, like in
Yes.
the middle.
Yes.
Bullet for My Valentine did it perfectly
Yeah.
all the time.
There's a lot going on.
Yeah.
Like I think you're thinking a lot of rock music in general. There's a lot going on lyrically, but you have the simple riffs. Here it's like
But yeah,
split.
but you can tell when a band puts the music first.
Yeah.
So they put all the music together, like, okay, I'm gonna sing on top of that.
But it's awesome.
Yeah.
And I gotta tell you, seeing this guy sing live, and he's holding and sustaining these notes for a long time. You know, it was just wow.
It takes a
felt
lot
it
of
right here.
training. Yeah.
Yeah.
you guys heard of Mice and Man?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Kind of
I
metalcore
like
band.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I think we got another comment.
Oh yeah, he said imitate is actually for mental health awareness. A lot of self-sabotaging from bipolar disorder and imposter syndrome.
Yep.
Hell yeah. We've talked about both of
Oh
these.
my god,
things.
yes.
Yeah.
We talked about it last week. That
Mhm.
imposter.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
We talked about and you know the first lyrics is Rage King, Your Majesty.
Yeah.
To me, that's like the perfect name for mental health,
Yeah.
Yeah.
right? I know me with ADHD. This dude comes up very often.
Yeah.
Bipolar comes up. Depression comes up. And I think Rage King is like the perfect name
Yeah.
for that, and how it just fucks shit up.
Oh yeah.
You can just go in unannounced
Yep. And it's just-
and takes over the kingdom and says, I'm in control now.
that
Yeah.
is exactly the like what you learn in therapy, at least for me, for PTSD, is like
Mhm.
it's gonna come. Like it's
Yeah.
identifying that to prevent it from either happening, like so you can control it, or to limit how damaging it can be. Like, yeah, that it's the
it's
Rage King.
intense.
Like it kind of just is there, and
Mhm.
you know it's gonna come.
And when he comes, he doesn't come to
Mhm.
to just listen. He comes to
Mhm.
rule the kingdom
Yep.
and take over, right? So it goes, Rage King, your majesty, listen close to why you feel so lonely. Start out this way,
Mhm.
brings you closer to heaven. Make peace or fade away. Take what you claim, you wanted it this way. This is mine to gain.
Okay.
So there's obviously like a lot of metaphors. There's a lot of things going on, but I think, just kind of like what he was talking about, like the bulldozers that you create and the lies that you start telling yourself of like, I don't deserve this shit.
Mhm.
Who the fuck am I? The imposter syndrome
Yes.
comes in, and you start self sabotage yourself, kind of like what they're saying. If like, yeah, I don't deserve to be here. I don't deserve this
Mhm.
job. I don't deserve this relationship. And you justify these nasty feelings
Mhm.
and say, and you burn bridges. And so people in your life start saying like, fuck, what do you mean? Like, what's going on? Let me help you. But no, Rage King is control. And to me, I felt that. And I found myself, I mean, Strawberry is awesome, but I found myself
Yeah.
having this song on repeat because it definitely, I felt that before. I've been there,
Mhm.
and cut people off that, didn't deserve it,
Mhm.
convince myself, you know what? No, I'm not going to go for that. I don't deserve that.
Mhm.
And it's all lies. It's just shit that goes in your head. But because when Rage King's in control, not much you can do, right?
Nope.
Exactly.
But what I like is the message is, yes, you can hold yourself accountable. And we've talked about accountability here on the show
Mhm.
before about, not using your mental illness or disorder or whatever you want to call it, not using it as an excuse
Mhm.
and holding yourself accountable and saying like, okay, I recognize that my ADHD makes me feel a certain way or get moody, or irrational sometimes. And that affects my relationships. Miss Chaotic and I talk about it all the time. How sometimes my mood swings, or I took something she said completely out of context,
Yep.
and we talk about it. And so it's okay. I can hold myself accountable, but at the same time, not dwelling in it because I think that's the
Yes.
other part of it too. Is like then the Rage King goes, "Oh yeah, you're a fuck up. Yeah, look what you did. Yeah,
Mhm.
look it. You don't deserve this. You don't deserve anything, right?" And it's easy to get there.
Yep.
It's so easy to get
Very
there.
easy.
And to me, it's like it's a good example. Like, no, you can hold yourself accountable, but learn. Don't dwell.
Mhm.
Learn from the mistakes. Learn from what you've done. Learn how it feels, and recognize those triggers so that way you don't do that shit again.
Mhm.
And to me, it took me a very long time to realize the shit I was doing.
Mhm.
Um, and even to myself, and even like now, you're thinking, like you said, it can come at any time. You think you're doing great. Oh, I'm doing awesome. You have a good time, having a good conversation. Then,
Yep.
bam,
Yep. You let your guard down, and
bam. That's
Yep.
what it is. So, I mean, amazing songs, amazing messages, amazing band. These dudes,
yeah.
awesome. And Figure and I just we were so glad that we caught up with them after the show.
Mhm.
These dudes are awesome. You can tell they're putting in the work.
Mm.
They're actually recording some new music, I
okay.
believe, at the Let Down Studio. They're doing a lot of good stuff there at that studio, recording studio. So
Okay.
hopefully we'll get some new stuff from Honey and Verosa. Hopefully we'll maybe hear some new music. What you guys say?
Appreciate it. He said, "Thank you guys so much."
Thank
Hell yeah.
Hey,
you.
man.
Okay, and
Thank you for being here with us.
yes,
Yeah.
thank you for joining us, Honey Verosa. You guys kick ass. You just straight up
Really good.
kick ass.
Very good.
And to me, I guess I take it as a personal insult that you have
So few.
so few listeners. Everyone right now. I think Big Mac, you're gonna give them a follow right now. Baines, I know you gotta hit them up. These dudes are so awesome,
Yep.
so cool. They're talking about the shit that we've been talking about here at Rock Mental.
Mhm.
Give them a follow, give them some support, and we'll once you guys put some new music, hit us
Yep.
up, guys. We'll put it out.
Yep. Absolutely.
All right.
All right. Should we get into some games?
Yes.
well,
but
first, tell us who you guys think.
yes. I mean, that was a long music.
It
was.
was. Well, it was loaded with
It
like
was loaded with a lot of
yes, those
Ooh.
filling things they keep talking about.
It's okay. Just to let you guys know, we don't collude. okay, we don't like have a theme. Like we just bring our bands together, and for whatever reason, sometimes it all fits in.
Yeah. No, that was good week, guys. Good
Very
week.
good.
Yeah.
Very
Tell,
good.
tell us. I mean, your Black Mirrors is probably biased. I know you'll pick Honey and Verosa, but
Yeah.
yeah, everyone in the comments tell us who your favorite was this week.
Yeah.
I gotta admit, guys, we
We brought it. We
we
brought it.
brought it this
We
week.
brought it.
We brought it this week.
Oh, if you're in the comments, if you're here with us live, please let us know who you followed. Let us know who you
Yes.
followed. Or if you're listening to us later on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or Amazon Music, let us know in the comments which band resonated with you.
Mhm.
Which
Huh.
one? Oh, what do we got? Big Mac.
Big
Let's
Mac
say let's
said
let's say it.
Chaotic brought the heat this time.
Oh, that's right. Thank you, Big Mac.
I can't disagree. Though.
I'm gonna
I
say
can't
I'm
disagree.
gonna say it's a matter of taste.
No,
I can't disagree.
all three artists are really good, but
But I think I have some new material for the old workout
that's
playlist.
right.
Yeah.
That's right, dude. Yeah. So let us know in the comments if you're listening to us Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or Amazon Music. Please, we want to hear from you. If you're listening to us on Facebook or Instagram, I believe you can still comment even after this live stream is
Yeah.
over.
Mhm.
So
Mhm.
please let us know. Let us know who you're following. Let us know what you thought of our take. And Los Juanos,
Mm-hmm.
let us know if Groompy got it right.
Yes.
Devin Thompson, let us know if you know what we got. We'd love to
Mhm.
hear from you. We'd love to hear from our artists. Big Mac's been
yeah.
one of our awesome fans. This is a dude, and we just love talking to the guys we're able to talk to. I mean, it's the best part of our job.
Yeah.
Yes.
Absolutely.
That's part of our job,
It really is.
talking to these bands. So yeah, we did good this week.
Yeah,
guys.
we brought it.
Oh. I was gonna go with Devin Thompson, but I forgot that Chaotic was doing Honey and Verosa this week. So I got to go with Honey and Verosa.
I don't blame you. I don't blame you.
No diss to Devin Thompson. I showed them to Mayhem. I only listened to like a clip from Instagram, but she's really good.
Yeah.
But
Jeez.
I really like Honey and Verosa.
Oh.
Matter of taste.
I'm gonna totally say I was biased because I've seen it live.
that
true.
usually changes your perspective.
Oh my god, they're so kick ass.
All right, guys.
All right. So
So what we got? What else we got going on?
we got some games, don't we?
We got some
Yes.
games.
Got some
yes,
games.
I
yes.
think I guess it's for our followers and our fans to get us to know us a little better, I guess maybe.
I
A
mean,
little bit about our musical tastes.
We like your interaction too. I mean, this game's gonna be more kind of like a 20 questions, about our music taste
Yep.
and what we like. But we want to hear your guys' answers too. Big Mac, I'm interested to hear your answers.
Mhm.
Baines, please. Black Mirrors, we want to hear your guys' answers as well.
All right,
Uh,
we're gonna get our.
The interaction was awesome.
Let me make sure I throw the Sharpie away because I accidentally did mark the white dry erase with a Sharpie.
Yep. All right.
It's that one. But yes.
All right. I've got some more topics here. We're gonna be doing like a get to know you with songs.
Okay.
We'll start with an easy one. What's the first song that you listened to today?
Listen to
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
On purpose or just whatever? you
Yeah.
want?
I was about
Just
to say.
Just the first song you listened to today. The first one that comes to mind, I guess.
Yeah. What was hyping me up?
I got kind of an oldie but goodie here. Mm-hmm.
What was hyping me up this morning? Oh, yeah.
First song I listened to today. I'm gonna blame Sirius XM on this one.
Yeah. I'm gonna blame
Yeah, Spotify did me dirty this morning.
Apple Music for hey, you should listen to this today.
Oh, no,
All right.
I'm okay. Blame is the wrong word.
We'll start with
praise.
Mayhem.
You're gonna start with me?
Yeah.
Mine was Paper Planes by MIA.
Such
right,
a good
all right.
song.
Okay.
Such a
I
good
know, I
song.
know there's some controversy with this artist, but she's
Such a good
just so
song.
good.
Yeah, really good.
Cool.
All right, Mr. Chaotic.
I'm gonna thank Sirius XM because when I first turned it on, I got Killing in the Name of.
That's what I'm talking
Oh,
about. That's what I'm
man.
talking about.
It was kind of funny because I had a mini metalhead with me, and I was like, "Shit, okay, hold on, wait, let me kind of mute the bad word, but It was awesome. It was
Hey, what about you, Groompy?
I know I was listening to last night was Kuko's new album. So this morning when I turned on the car and I was driving over to my event, I know it was 45 by Kuko. off his new album.
Nice.
It's a great song, guys.
Sick.
It's a great song.
All right, my first song this morning was Olivia by Bike City Lovers.
Oh, you're in
that's a
your
good
feels
one.
today.
Yeah, it was because it's on my sleeping playlist, and I woke up and I was like, oh, okay.
And we got
Yeah.
Seabass with the.
Yeah, so Seabass
Relapse
was
by-
Templar by
okay.
Sabaton, and then Big Max was Relapse by Severed.
Oh, that's a good.
That's a
one.
good
Really
one.
good.
That's a
Big
good
Mac.
one. Ooh, okay.
All right. Next topic is the last song you listened to
Ooh.
right before the stream, not any of
Okay, I
the,
was like,
yeah, not any of the stream songs, I guess.
What was I listening to driving over here?
I got a little inspired. A little inspired by
Wait, like immediately or like on the way here?
It doesn't matter. I mean, like,
Okay, hold on.
just like before before the songs that we listen to right now. All right, let's start with Mayhem since he's already ready.
I got my feels. Was a little inspired by some Kuko I heard this morning. The last song was "Back to Me" by the Marias.
Nice.
Okay,
Love the Marias. All right, Mr. Chaotic.
it was a song we were jamming to right before the live stream started.
Oh yeah.
I said,
Oh yeah.
That's right. That's right.
I guess we were all listening to that.
it was, but it was one of those like I don't know what playlist was going on. But
Oh,
it
it
came
was-
on, and all of a sudden we're just kind of like
I read some.
we're just here doing our research. You know, we're getting our final things, and we're just like,
I read some blasphemy a few weeks ago, calling that song one of the worst songs of the '90s.
oh come on,
No,
Bro.
And it's
No.
obviously like a Gen Zer writing.
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
because they don't get what that song's about.
They don't
Yeah.
understand when that song came.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Mr. Groupie, and then we'll go to the comments.
I'll try anything once by the Strokes.
Ooh,
All right, all
I was
right.
listening to that Stroke singles album that they
Okay.
came out a couple of years ago,
Nice.
and this is actually a remake of one of their songs, "You Only Live Once."
That's
Okay,
sick.
okay.
It's a
All
really
right.
good song.
Mhm.
Try anything
Big
once.
Max was Children of Autumn by Silent Euphony, and then Seabass's was The Dark Angels by Rob Sigurd and Ultra Nightmare.
Ooh,
Nice.
interesting.
Okay.
Yeah, mine's also What's Up by Four
Figured-
Blondes.
Figure and I may have been singing that one.
All
Mhm.
right. Your favorite song of the past week?
Oh.
Ooh.
This past week,
Yeah, so since last Sunday.
All right. Let me see. Let me look at the old statistics here.
Take your time. It already looks like Chaotic's got his.
Yep.
I think I've got mine too. It also doesn't have to be like a small artist or anything, just one that you like really like from this week.
I'm looking at what I listened to this.
I put it the which song I had on repeat.
All right.
yeah,
Yeah,
I know,
me too.
Actually, I
I'm-
know what I had.
The one that I had too. All right, you want to go first, Chaotic?
Oh, strawberry, man.
Oh yeah,
That
100%.
that's the song that was just in my head
Mhm.
just the
Very
entire
good.
week. I had it on repeat. Even Miss Chaotic was like, "Wow, who are these guys?" And I was like, "These are Honey Verosa." They're like, they're really good. I'm like, what? Okay, Miss Chaotic is not a metalhead per se. She likes rock, but she's not, likes my crazy, screamy, ultra fast, thrashy stuff.
Yeah,
But she liked these guys.
yeah,
Yeah.
And we're like,
That's
okay,
crazy.
okay.
All right, I'll give mine real quick. Mine was "Romantic" by Mannequin Pussy.
Ooh,
It's just the one I've always been going back to.
Yeah,
There you
dude,
go.
that song's a kick in the crotch. Too,
Yeah.
man. Oh man, I love that song.
All right, Mr. Mayhem.
I had "Entombed" by Deftones.
Mm.
That's such a good song.
Mini
Good one.
Mayhem
Yeah,
got himself a guitar
Oh, he sure did.
a
Yeah.
couple of months ago. He's been shredding, man.
Yeah.
I heard it. Good.
I heard
He's getting really good. You guys should hear his "Rosemary."
Very good, Rosemary.
Ooh,
Like,
Very
good.
good.
I was listening to it the other day. I was like,
My-
whoa.
I'm so proud.
Like,
All
but-
my boys
But dude, he's doing Deftones. He's doing Metallica. I think he brought up Hans Zimmer.
Yeah, he
Hans
figured
Zimmer.
out the notes for Hans Zimmer and
He
did it on the
is-
guitar.
He's got a talent, man.
All right,
good.
I'm very
Mr.
proud.
Groompy, Mr. Groompy.
I've been going back to the song for a lot. This
Stay
week.
High by Brittany
Stay High
Howard.
by Brittany Howard, and it's a remix one with Brittany Howard and Childish Gambino.
That's right. That's right.
That one, oh man, that one
Yeah.
slaps.
Yeah, that was a good one.
All right, to the
Yeah.
comments, Big Mac, listen to The Storm from By Way of Fire.
Ah,
really
yeah.
good band, by the way.
Yeah.
Go
I
check
mean, if
them
I
out.
oh dude, I call dibs. Dib City.
All right,
I'm calling
Sebastian.
bullshit, Matt, because I called dibs first, and apparently that was taken from me. So
Seabass said Pomp and Circumstance since my students graduated on Thursday.
Oh,
okay.
congrats.
and
congrats.
then Black Mirrors from Hunter and Verosa said Offense Mechanism by Def Sharp.
Ooh,
We're gonna have to
That's a
check.
good one.
I don't know that song personally.
gotta write that down. Write that
Uh-huh.
down.
All right. Favorite new song. So if it was released in the last couple weeks or months.
Okay, I got.
Something that, oh man, well I just
Can I use the same song twice?
yeah, I just
No, it has to be a different song. You can't use that same
Okay,
answer twice.
a new song.
Oh, this one's
Yeah.
easy.
I have mine.
Oh, it has to be one. I can't do two.
Yeah, it can only be one.
Oh, I was gonna do two, cause, bruh.
If you want to shout out some after you say your answer, then that's cool. I
Okay,
guess.
I'm gonna do an honorable mention then.
this past so
Like
new-
a song that was released these past couple weeks or months
I-
that you really, really liked.
All right, ready?
uh,
All right, Mr.
Go.
K or Groompy, you want to start us off, or you haven't got yours yet?
No.
Okay, here I'll go to Chaotic. Chaotic, you want to go?
One Last Drag by Friends by Struck Down.
Yes, such a good song.
Such a good song. May or may not have spoken to some of the dudes that Struck Down.
Mhm.
but Really good song. Also talks a lot about mental health.
Yeah,
If you're like us and you're tired of the same old, have you tried smiling? Hey, it could always get worse. If you're tired
Yeah.
of all those hollow, empty bullshit, one-liners from people, One Last Drag is your
Yeah.
song.
Yeah.
It's such a kick-ass song.
All right, Mr. Mayhem.
Mine, I got two, man. I couldn't
All
check.
right.
So we'll do Metro Line by India Arkin.
Very
Very
good
good.
song.
I have not stopped listening to that lady. She's really that great. But
Yeah.
I'll give an honorable mention to Hand Grenade by Bleach. A really great song.
Bleach
I-
is an amazing artist.
Oh, dude.
All right, I'll give mine before Groupie finishes up. Mine was The Monster Inside by Lockjaw.
Hell, dude,
Hey.
So
Live?
good.
dude,
Yeah.
live that song kicks. And that was
Yeah.
the one, my video where I was headbanging
Yeah.
and got
I was gonna say I didn't want to bring up Hugo again because I've been listening to his new album a lot.
Yeah.
So I know there's a song that the band that I featured last week released a couple weeks ago.
Mm-hmm.
It's called Bipolar by The City.
That's
Oh,
right.
that was
right.
a good one.
Really
that was
good.
a good one.
It's,
Yep.
it's a great song, guys.
All right,
Great
we
song.
got Black Mirror said Take to the Skies by Collide the Gemini. Big Mac said Scarlet Rock by Embering Effigy, his own band. and then
It's a kick-ass song.
yeah, it's a really good song. There's no shame there. Seabass said Nightclub by Verschwantz. Verschwantz.
Interesting.
Okay.
If you haven't
Very
heard Scarlet Rock by Embry Effigy, by the way, holy shit.
Please go check them out.
It has like
Actually,
kind of a creepy
yeah.
intro. It's so cool.
Did we listen to them on stream?
Huh?
Was it Scarlet Rot and Rougarou, right?
No, I did Rougarou and I can hear it.
We'll come back to it.
It
We'll
was
come back
oh
to it.
god.
All right. The
Dee-dee-dee.
next,
ADHD affects the memory.
All right. The next, I guess, genre would be song that helps you when you're down.
Oh, by the way, it was Vortex.
When you're
Vortex.
Vortex
Yeah.
by Embry Effigy.
Vortex.
down.
Check out episode 115, I think.
Song that helps you when you're down.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Looks like Mayhem's ready. Let's do that one.
My Friends by Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Nice. Really good song.
It is.
Oh, yeah. Big Mac said it was Vortex.
Yeah.
All right. Mr. Chaotic.
I did a post about this. It's The Light by Disturbed.
Nice.
Every single time. Every single time. Doesn't matter what kind of bad mood, what kind of feeling whatever. If I'm feeling it or
Yeah.
it,
Yeah.
I go to the light. It's every single time it gets me out of my funk.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
That is a good one, actually.
Mhm.
I felt it by Makeup Palace would
Makeup
be
Palace.
Really
would be a
good.
good one because
That's a good one.
I was going to that one for a while after we listened to that song.
Yeah.
But one just historically for me, My Garage by the Weezer.
Oh,
That song.
Yeah.
Every time I'm down, every time I feel like I don't want to be
Well-
understood.
Well, of course, in my garage where I feel safe.
Yeah.
like,
that's it.
that's it. And for me,
Alright.
my friends, when it's like, I love all of you, hurt by the cold. Like,
Yeah.
man, it's like this bro gets it.
All right, I'm gonna give what mine used to be, and then what it recently changed to. It used to be "Constant Headache" by Joyce Maynor. That one, that was my like. All right, I got to get out of the funk type stuff.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And then my new one is "Hate You" by The Toxin. That
Oh,
one's my
yeah.
new. That one's my new when I'm down
Dude.
song. Yeah,
Toxin.
Toxic, dude.
really good.
They're really good.
Yeah.
Big Mac said "Famous Last Words" by My Chemical Romance.
I like
Yeah.
that one. I like that one.
And then Seabass said "Sound of Silence" by Disturbed.
Yes.
Take that is the best version
Yep.
Yeah.
of Sound of Silence. Totally biased.
Yeah,
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
I was about to say this with the singer's voice.
Hell yeah.
All right. The next one is a song that gives you an energy boost.
Okay.
Oh, Big Mac said PMA Positive Mental Attitude by Kamuri.
Oh, yeah.
Song that gives you an energy boost. Oh, I mean, I was talking about this morning.
I have many.
Yeah.
All of Metallica's discography.
Yeah. But
But I will-
I'm picking one that when I put on, I'm like, okay, I need to go do something.
Yeah. All right, we'll start with Mayhem.
Son of 100 Maniacs by Kamikaze Zombie.
Oh, that one's so good.
That song kicks my ass every time. In the morning when I'm like, nah, I'm not gonna work out today. Oakland, Spain is like, no, you are actually.
The
Just
fuck
a
you are.
swift- like the fuck you are.
Swift kick to the ass. You're like,
Yes.
Yeah.
let's get to work.
That exactly.
All right, Mr. Chaotic.
My curse, kill switch engage.
Ooh.
Nice.
I heard
nice.
that today actually, and it did.
Yeah.
Say, oh, I better get ready for the show.
All
Yeah.
right, Mr. Groupie.
So this morning, as I'm lining up on a start line to go run a long race for some reason, I was talking to a couple of my friends, and they're like, "Oh no, ACDC by Thunderstruck by ACDC.
Mhm.
What's
Yeah.
gonna pump you up?" I was like, "Bro, always, always." Always,
Really
always
good.
get me in the mood.
Yeah.
Yes, let's do this now.
There we go.
Yeah. Underrated hype song.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yes.
Yes.
All right, my song is "Can't Call This Cat" by Babe Haven. I talk about it all the time. The intro is
Okay.
so heavy. Really good song. Big Mac says "Yesterday Don't Mean Shit" by Pantera.
Yes.
Yeah, and then Seabass said "Mr. Brightside" by the
Yep.
Killers.
Yeah.
That one's really good too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really good. Really
That's
good.
got like some energy to it. Like you can. It's
It
not.
builds up to it.
It builds
up.
Yeah, I can see that, Seabass. I can see that.
Yeah.
All right, we have two more, and then we'll go to our final.
All right.
One the next one is a song that you fall back to after a long day.
Okay. I got you.
So like you had just like a really stressful day at work or something, or like nothing was going your way. Like this is the song that you put on right at the end of the day.
Break stuff. I'm just kidding.
Okay, so it's a long day.
Hold on,
Kind
I
of pick
need-
up your spirits, or kind of like just de-stress.
Yeah, I guess de-stress would be a good word. Like decompress.
Decompress.
All right, looks like Mayhem's already ready.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna go first, Mayhem.
I have so many.
Go
of those songs.
first.
Yeah.
Mine is Epilogue by Crosses.
Very good song.
That entire record is good.
Yeah,
But Epilogue, I don't know what it is about the song. It just like calms me.
yeah.
It like calms me, relaxes me. It's just a
Mm.
good song.
All right, Mr. Chaotic.
I don't know yet. I have so many. Go to
Mr.
Groompy.
go to
That
the
doesn't-
comments. In the comments.
In the comments.
All
But yeah,
right,
let's go to
I'll
comments.
say mine real quick. Mine's "I Don't Smoke" by Mitski.
Ooh,
I love that song.
Mitski's got some. She's got some music, man.
Yeah. All right. We'll go to the comments before these two figure them out. Big Matt said any lo-fi hip hop.
Oh yeah.
And then Sebastian said "Frere Frey" by Rammstein.
Okay. Okay.
Ooh.
I definitely butchered that, by the way. Frere Frey. I don't know how to say it.
Fall back to after a long day.
Yeah. So like you're not
So
like
many. I have so
going
many.
to sleep yet. You're like sitting on the couch, like just trying to.
No,
I know. I know.
De-stress.
I have so many. That's the problem.
All right, you can
All right,
give.
Okay. Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
I got it. I'll go.
All right, let's go Groupie.
Self Care by Mac Miller.
Very
Oh,
good song. Love
That's a
Mac
good
Miller.
one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that one gets me in my feels and
Yeah,
helps me get out of
dude.
my feels.
Yeah.
That one in Good News.
Mm.
Ooh.
Very good. Very good song. Mr.
I'll go with one that's always been there. May not be all the time. That's always been there. Hero of the Day.
Yep.
Yeah.
Metallica.
Very good.
Uh,
I can't go a game without a Metallica reference, guys.
Yeah.
Come on. You know me. Come on.
I snuck in two Deftones. Well, two Chino Moreno.
Yeah.
3, dude.
All right. Next is our final game because we are running out of time. Or well, no, we're not. We'll do a rainy day song first. So like,
Rainy Day song. Okay.
yeah.
Explain.
So you had expected to go out on the day and stuff today, but it started to rain, and then you're just like, screw it, I'm just gonna sit down and listen to some music. What's the first song that you put on?
Just one song.
Yeah,
song just to like
like the first song that you want to put on right before you get into like whatever you're about to do for the rest of the rainy day. Okay, Big Mac said another energetic song for me is any Eurobeat. Thanks, Initial D.
Okay. Eurobeat.
Okay.
All right, Mr. Mayhem, you want to start us off?
I'm gonna go with Monolith by Twin Tribes.
Nice. Actually, that's a really good song. I like that song.
Oh yes.
All right,
And
Mr. Chaotic.
All I got to say is when you're looking outside on a rainy day, things aren't going your way. All you have to say is, all right.
Say
Oh.
it ain't so. Whoa, whoa.
Whoa. Say it ain't so, but he's there every single time.
Mhm.
Very good.
I got one.
Mr. Groompy.
Hold on by Alabama
Oh,
Shakes.
Very good song.
Yep.
Got
All right.
home.
My song is Look on Down from the Bridge by Mazzy Star.
Oh yeah.
You know, okay. I will say I'm gonna steal Big Mac's yesterday don't mean shit for a shitty day.
Yeah.
There you go.
I remember when I was going through my burnout sesh last year and just we're trying to make sense of things. Yesterday don't mean shit was on repeat, just
Mhm.
reminding me,
Mm.
hey, it happened. Don't worry about it. It happened.
Yeah,
Yesterday
yeah.
don't mean shit. What
Yep.
you do today fucking matters.
Mhm.
And that song pulled me out of some real shit.
Yeah.
I gotta say. So Big Mac, definitely, I'm with you on that song. That man,
Yeah.
between
Big
that
Mac-
one and Cemetery Gates, oof,
Mhm.
Very good songs.
oof.
Big Mac said 90s dance music for this for the rainy day.
Some Beastie Boys.
Yeah.
Our mother's favorite
Yes.
mixtape.
All right, and then I guess the final game. Oh yeah, Seabass said, "Yeah, old '90s trance. Trance music is really good. I don't know about you guys.
Yeah.
Wasn't,
All right.
wasn't there a '90s dance song that covered "What's Up"?
Yeah.
Mhm.
All right. This one is going to be the last. It's probably going to be the hardest. This is Desert Island songs. So you get 3 songs. You're stuck on a desert island for,
Oh.
let's say, a year.
Well,
You can only listen to these 3 songs for a year. Which ones are you take?
Ooh,
I'm not going to answer this one.
this one's hard. So I'm just
horribly
putting the
hard.
first 3 that come to mind.
All right. So while you guys are writing, what's like your strategy? I guess are you going to be like 3 songs that you're okay with, like getting used to for a year? Like ones that you really like or something? What are you guys thinking?
Just the first 3 songs that come to mind that I just can't get sick of.
Any Metallica song that's longer than 8 minutes.
Make the time go by real fast.
Like,
All right, you want to start us off, Mayhem? It seems like you're the only one ready.
Sure. So these are 3 songs that I listen to like daily,
Yeah,
and I just don't get sick of them. So I got Celery Man by The Pill,
got to. That one's really good.
Knife Party by Deftones,
Mhm.
and Apocalypse by The Toxin.
Very good songs.
Yes.
All right, I guess I'll try to figure out mine.
I wrote them. I'll stick with them, but
my number 3 is hard.
I'll go next.
All right, let's hear Groompies.
All right. I'll start off. I'll start off with Jesus of Suburbia by Green Day.
Okay.
Okay.
A 9-minute song that it's like 4 songs mixed in one,
Yeah.
and I love it, man. It was one of my favorite songs. It's hot take here, the only good song in American Idiot.
Agreed.
In the album
Agreed.
American Idiot.
Agreed.
It's one of my favorite songs.
Mm.
I can't go a year without the Strokes. So
Yeah.
for one of my favorite songs right now, maybe not all time, but Selfless.
Very good song.
And then another one of the songs that I'll stop listening to for a few months, but then always fall back. AM 180 by Granddaddy.
Nice.
Okay.
That is an amazing song, guys.
Mm.
I know Granddaddy gets overlooked a lot,
All
but
right.
it is an amazing song.
Yeah.
And the same way that I thought about the Strokes is like, can I go a whole year without Deftones?
Yeah.
I just had to pick.
Are
I
you
guess.
done back there,
Yeah.
man? Or
I'm still
Chaotic?
stuck on 3, man. Go to comments.
All right. Big Mac said Domination by Pantera, Raining Blood by Slayer, and Bonded by Blood, the Rob Dukes version by Exodus. Ooh, very good songs. And that actually kind of tracks for your band as well. I'm gonna give mine. One of mine is Big Stage by Bullpen. Love Bullpen.
Yeah. Bullpen's pretty good.
Yeah.
Huge fan of Bullpen. I can't go a full year without a punk song, so I'd probably do Killing in the Name of by
Yeah.
by
hell
Rage
yeah.
Against the
There we go.
Machine. And then 7 Words by Deftones is my
Ooh.
all-time
Ooh.
favorite Deftones song.
See, if I would have gone Deftones, I probably would have taken out a Green Day, and I would have gone Sex Tape though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sex Tape's really good too.
Let's see. My song from Adrenaline, Deftones' first
Yeah.
record, is Roots.
Roots.
I like Roots.
That's good too.
I like Roots.
That's a song.
Okay.
All right. Mayhem's
I had a very
or
hard
Chaotic's
time.
done.
Very hard
Are
time.
they all 3 of them Metallica?
No, only one. I was about to. I was like about to go there, but I didn't. But then I'm like, okay. Number 1, Satan. So
Yep.
Okay.
That's great.
number 2, Master of Puppets, because no
That
duh.
is-
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And then Passenger. Deftones.
Ooh.
Deftones and
You got,
Maynard.
you got Tool
you got-
slash Deftones in
Got
there.
gotta get my Maynard, man.
That's
Yeah.
right.
That one's just cool. I don't know.
Nice.
Let's see.
All right. Seabass says Deutschland by Rammstein.
Yep. That's
Oh,
a good one.
One by
One,
Metallica.
yeah.
Oh,
One.
one.
Numb by Linkin
Numb by
Park.
Linkin Park.
Yeah.
Those are 3 good ones.
Big
That's
3
a legit
right there.
list right there, Seabass.
Let's see. Big Matt has what?
Big Mac said Domination by
By
Pantera,
Okay.
Raining Blood by Slayer, and Bonded by Blood, the Rob Dukes version by
There's
Exodus.
a lot of blood in there.
You
Yes.
know, like I was torn because maybe I should have gone with my gut. My gut was telling me Cemetery Gates
Yeah.
by Pantera.
Yeah. I would have done Walk.
Walk?
That was probably like the kick my ass one.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Probably. There's just so many songs, man.
Yeah.
Oh my God, it's hard.
Devil's Advocate.
Yes.
What 3 songs would drive you crazy?
Oh.
Nickelback.
Nickelback?
Actually, one of my
Oh.
So how about songs that you like that would drive you crazy after a year?
Yeah.
After a year or
I think any song would be like that, though.
After a
like,
year?
if you're gonna listen to.
That
what
makes
song that you secretly like but will drive you crazy? You know
And-
what? I have
Girls,
one.
ding 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 ding
That
ding ding.
that whole album kind of gets old.
I mean,
Boys, yeah.
thank you for the Tony Hawk Pro Skater, but
Uh-huh.
I like this song. You're gonna hate it,
Mhm.
but the ska, so here I am doing everything I can.
For me, it's anything ska.
See, I like that song, but maybe after 2 or 3 listens, I'm like, okay, I'm good.
Yeah.
This is gonna drive me crazy.
Yeah.
Mine would be the entirety of the Blue album.
The entirety of the what?
The Blue album.
The Blue album.
Ooh, that's
We're going back there.
That's to me right there.
We're going back there.
Oh.
Your father will talk to you afterwards.
So mine's an entire genre of music.
Ska.
Ska.
I think mine would be the Miss Chaotic and I talked about it. The Reason by Hoobastank.
Oh my
Oh.
god.
It's like their most famous song, but it's like not even in their top 10 best songs.
It's
Yeah.
No.
probably one of
People
the
forget they
worst.
put out like 4 albums.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
That's not even their like remotely their best song.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they just play it over and over, and after a while, you're like, okay, ugh.
Big Mac
Yeah.
says Goldfinger rules.
No, Goldfinger. There you go. My
Yeah.
bad, Big Mac. Superman by Goldfinger.
Yeah.
Ska. I think a close second would be like that whole swing thing, like Big Bad Voodoo Daddy and Brian Seltzer. I just can't. I just can't.
You don't like Zoot Suit Riot?
No.
May or may not have played that in jazz band in middle school.
Mhm.
Oh
All right.
yeah, like all the band songs that the music teachers try to play are ska because so everybody has an instrument to play.
There's a horn, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, moving right along, we're gonna be talking about our playlist. So, for all the you that do know, for those of you who are new to us, we put together a playlist every week of not just the artists that we featured. So we have Los Juanos,
Honey
Honey
Rosa.
Verosa, Devin Thompson. We've got a few songs of theirs on there. But each of us added some songs, some more popular artists or more well-known artists that we listened to, as well as some not so well-known artists that kind of caught our ears. So I'll go ahead and go first since I
Okay.
went first. My first artist is Black Swan,
Hey.
not to be confused with the K-pop group,
Oh, never mind.
not to be confused with the rock band Black Space Swan. This is Black Swan with no C, one word. 50,000 monthly listeners. New metal,
Okay.
like a new take on Korn,
Hey.
almost. Really cool.
Okay.
So this kid sings about some very politically charged subjects, and without getting into it, the song that I added was called "Kids with Guns."
Oh. Interesting.
Yeah, really good. My next was Breakout. It's a 4-piece hard punk band from Paris, France.
Hard punk. Okay.
Oh yeah, hardcore punk, really
Good
good. Their new single "Stuck in Berlin," just really great, pure, energetic. It was like a palate cleanse for me after last week. So
Mhm.
very good. Unknown Mortar Orchestra, one of my favorite bands of all time, my favorite psychedelic band by far. They had their new single "Boys with the Characteristics of Wolves." Very good. Their new EP "Curse" comes out on June 18th. Everybody write this down. Napalm. NAI space palm. PALM. She
Napalm,
is
Napalm.
she is a singer-songwriter from Australia. I put her single Crossfire / So Into You. Have you ever heard of the internet? So you know Sid from Odd Future, she made her own kind of R&B group. The
I was gonna
internet.
say, the World Wide Web.
Just the internet.
The interwebs, yes.
Yes, but this lady's got a sound kind of like Alabama Shakes,
some Brittany
Brittany
Howard.
Howard,
Okay,
Janelle Monáe,
okay.
the internet, like blues /
Napalm?
R&B. Napalm. She is phenomenal. I was wanting to feature her, but she's got 90,000 monthly or 90,000 monthly listeners. So good. Just I got caught in her library for about 4 or 5 hours the other day. Really good. They finally added the single by President. Nobody knows who this person is. There's a lot
Yeah.
of speculation.
It's like the new sleep token, right?
Yeah.
Like, who is it?
Mm.
The dude wears like a mask. It's kind of like the mask that Maynard wears for Pussifer.
Yeah,
Kind of.
Yeah.
It's a little weird, but he's got 655,000 monthly listeners already. Singles called "In the Name of the Father." To me, sounds like, do you guys know who Gunship is?
Mm.
They're kind of like a retro metal kind of electronic band. They play a lot of samples from like 80s movies, or samples that sound like they're from 80s movies.
Okay.
A mix between them and Sleep Token.
Hey.
And probably somewhere I read like they sound like crosses, the Chino Moreno's side project.
Yeah.
I would say somewhere between their actual Deftones and Killswitch Engage, kind of just going
Okay.
in between kind of the softer stuff and the
Yeah.
harder stuff. Ready for the next single, Mr. President. Anytime you're ready. Those are my 5 that I added. Who's next?
Cool. I think we'll go with Groompy.
All right,
All
Mr.
right,
Groompy.
guys. So I added. Everyone here knows what's his name? Claro.
Yep.
Claro's
Yeah.
amazing.
Yes.
You know, she's finally getting the recognition she
Oh, yeah.
deserves. Well, kind of imagine a Mexican version of Claro.
Ooh.
Her name is Ivana.
Okay.
She popular down there. She does
Mhm.
have 190,000 monthly listeners,
Yeah.
Mhm.
but new to me. And yeah, that kind of like that dream pop, that kind of a
Mhm.
folkish uh scene, but very good music, man.
Yeah.
Just so good music. I added the song, I believe it was called Si nos volvemos a encontrar, if we ever find each other. And man, it really just talks about like that one person that you just like grow up.
Yes.
Like that one person that like frustrates you, and like,
Yep.
dude, just grow up, dude, just please just
Yes.
make right choices. Could there be could be a lover, it could be a friend,
Yeah.
it
Yep.
could be a family member, and you're like, dude, just stop, right, grow up. That frustration, like
Yeah.
it really hit in that song. But yeah, Ivana, I
Yeah.
would feature her, but again, yeah, too many listeners.
Yep.
This one may get a feature in future weeks. I I hope I'm pronouncing it right. Ulrika Spacek.
Okay.
So Ulrika Ulrika Spacek, space with a K at the end.
Basic.
Okay.
Spacek.
Ulrika? Ulrika?
Ulrika Spacek. Very psychedelic, kind of like an indie alternative band, but very psychedelic, very lo-fi at
Okay.
moments.
Mhm.
Band from London, East London.
Okay.
About 30K or 36K monthly listeners. So good.
Yeah.
So freaking good. I don't want to go too much into them because you might hear about them later.
Okay.
But, such a good band. I added a guy named Matty Gregg.
Okay.
Dude's a Strokes lover, and he just sounds like the Strokes. He's got some amazing music.
Yep.
Yeah.
So I added another one of his songs out there. And then
Okay.
we were talking about hype up songs.
Yep.
Man, I got this hype up song stuck in my head,
Mhm.
and I'll be honest, I listened to it this morning to hype myself up too,
There you go.
Okay.
from a genre that I think I would never listen to.
Mhm.
Uh, uh, two artists that play together that otherwise I would never listen to. It's more like a tone, more
Okay.
like that aspect, but man, it slaps.
Yeah.
They're Catriel and Paco Amoroso.
Okay.
Right now, they're two guys from Mexico really making a name for themselves.
Okay.
Went from, you know, coming up and coming, they had a really fantastic Tiny Desks
Yeah.
performance.
Okay. I recognize the name. Okay.
Uh-huh. And actually, it's one of those songs from that Tiny Desk
Mhm.
performance. dude, it's just a hype up song. It's
Mhm.
it's more of a hip hop song than
Yeah.
anything.
That's cool.
And man, they're headlining shows now. They're headlining
Mhm.
festivals.
Oh,
They're gonna be at ACL this year.
Oh,
as one
nice.
of the
There you go.
headliners. They were just in Pal Norte as one of the headliners. These guys in the past 6 months just went from up and coming to they're headlining now.
nice.
Okay.
So Catriel and Paco Amoroso, if you guys want to hear like a good hip hop, Spanish hip hop, pump up song, man, that
Okay.
thing is catchy.
Yeah.
All right, that's what I have.
Cool. All right. Well, I guess put in mine. I had a few larger. Okay, I put in my Curse by Skill Switch. It was
Yeah.
just a kick-ass
Yeah.
song. It got me going. I feel
Yep.
our listeners out there need a kick in the ass. Put on some Kill
Yeah,
Switch.
yep.
Never disappoints. I put on a metalcore band called Leon's Massacre.
Okay.
I think they're from Austria. I think.
All right.
I was
Okay.
trying to scour their Instagram and trying to use context clues to figure out. I think they're from Austria. They have about 17,000 listens. Their song Downfall is really good. Has that metalcore, awesome beat. Got the drum
Mhm.
beat right here. Really awesome stuff. I also added a black metal band called Black Braid. I don't know, Big Mac, maybe you know them. A little more popular, 69,000 listeners. They call themselves from the Adirondack Wilderness. So I'm guessing up there, like in the northern part,
Okay.
Vermont, Canada, somewhere around there. I don't know exactly where. Really good song. Really good. If you like the black stuff, the dark stuff, definitely for you. Really good. Got me there. And then added a new single from our friend and first Beyond the Pit artist, Ben Hemming. He put out a new single called City Lights. It is very good.
That was the third to last song I heard before cutting.
Very good song. If you haven't seen Ben Hemming's Beyond the Pit, he was our very first Beyond the Pit episode. Really good guy. He's a blues rocker. He has an amazing story about how he came to the United States, kind of found his sound, found the blues, and he's been doing it ever since. He's putting out some new music. This next one, this newest one, City Lights, is just awesome.
Yeah.
Very good.
Very good.
Very good.
His voice is so emotive. Like you can
Yeah.
feel the blues with him.
Exactly. Really good. Check it out. Give him a listen. And if you haven't seen the Beyond the Pit, we'll probably link it somewhere, maybe around here. I don't know where we put the cards, but you know what I mean. Go to Beyond the Pit. Listen to that interview. Really good guy, Ben Hemming. I think he's gonna start touring up and down. Actually, a lot of our rock mental artists are either recording, putting out new music. They're on tour. It's almost like we probably have to start a new show.
Let's start like a little news thing.
I'll be Kurt Loder. You be
You'd
Matt
be
Pinfield.
Kurt
Or you're Kurt Loder. I'll be Matt Pinfield.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
I just want to shave my head.
You just want to shave your head? I thought we were gonna do like Wayne's World.
Can I be
I'm gonna need a white guitar then.
can I be Carson Daly?
Yes.
Awkward pause.
You're definitely a Carson Daly.
Big Mac said Black Braid is sick.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
I knew it. I knew it, Big Mac.
Mhm.
Yeah, they're when you're feeling a little dark there and you need something it's I scared my wife. But yeah, the good stuff. You can find this playlist on the episode page on rockmental.com or search RockMental on your old Spotify machine, and please subscribe to that playlist and
Yes.
listen to our featured artists this week and all the artists that we put on the playlist. So go there.
Yep.
I think we got ourselves an episode.
Yep.
Gentlemen,
We'll wrap it up.
I think so. Thank you guys for joining. Big Mac, Seabass, Black Mirrors from Honey and Verosa. I think I saw Baines in there. Everyone
Yes,
who joined
sir.
us on Facebook, on Instagram. I think we were on TikTok at one point. Were we? Maybe, I don't know. But thank you guys for joining us. If you're a recent subscriber, thank you. If you're a longtime subscriber, thank you. And please tell your friends, spread the love. Let's make sure everyone gets their rock, everyone gets their mental health discussion. And please, we got some merch on our shops. If you want to go to rockmental.com/shop, we got some good stuff there. It helps us, do what we do and bring you the rock. any little bit helps. I think we got some folks with some. I think Big Mac got his hat. I know Seabass got a hat and a shirt.
Mm-hmm.
Please go ahead and send us those pictures. We'll put them up on the Instagram.
It'd be so sick.
What's that?
I said that would be so sick.
Oh,
to
yeah.
see people in the RockMental gear. Big Mac says it's crazy and that it's one man band. He's talking about Black
Oh yeah.
Black Braid, and just like the Toxic Holocaust. Seabass says I won't be back to the end of a month. We're gonna miss you, Seabass.
We'll be here.
Yeah,
We'll be
yeah.
here.
Yeah. Big Mac said thank y'all for what y'all do. Love you.
Thank you, Big Mac.
Thank you, Big
Love
Mac.
you.
Big Mac, yeah.
Appreciate you. And then Seabass says keep up with the great work.
Hell yeah. Thanks, guys.
Yep.
Appreciate you guys so much.
Appreciate you guys.
Appreciate you
Yeah,
guys. Absolutely.
friends. And also, don't forget our friends at Thunder Mountain. They got the official RockMental
Mhm.
gear also on Thunder Mountain. Check them out. If you go on rockmental.com, we have links to everything.
Yep,
Yeah.
absolutely. And let's not forget June is Pride Month. So let's all of us punks from the pit, let's show our brothers and sisters and fellow human beings in the LGBTQ plus community some love.
Yeah.
Y'all are welcome here. You can join us anytime and we're happy to host you. Remember, don't forget to step up for him. Heads up, guys. We have some information
right.
on our webpage, rockmental.com/heads up, guys. Go to their webpage and check out their promotion this month. Step up for him.
Yep.
We also have resources for 988. We have resources for helping survivors. And we got a lot of good stuff.
Yeah.
Let's not forget our mosh pit mentality.
That's right.
And what are we doing next week, Groompy?
We'll bring again amazing music for you guys. Always look out for that. Great topics, fun games during the week. We'll you guys heard it. Watch out for that new Beyond the Pit episode coming out.
That's right.
Please follow our socials. We try to put out a lot of content for you guys during the week. Let them know where they can find our socials.
Yeah, you can find us at RockMental Official on all the social media platforms that you're probably on. We're also at rockmental.com. Oh, rockmental.com. where it's where you can find all the music, mental health, anything that you need, anything RockMental. It's on there.
Hell yeah.
All right.
Thank you guys so much for watching.
Hell yeah. And please drop us a comment, drop us a line. You can also go to rockmental.com and on the bottom there's a contact us field. Let us know what we're doing. If you got a band that we should be hearing, let us know who they are. If you're in a band, just like how Big Mac did, if you're in a band and want us to take a listen, please send them on over, send us your playlist. We will take a listen. Let's have a kick-ass week, everyone. Let's do it.
Do it. RockMental out.
Such a badass song.
Oh yeah, that song hits every time.
I got into Figured's car one time, and this song comes on full blast. I was like, okay.